with the game about to start.
Right, the start of the 1977 Grand Final replay. Thompson and Keenan. I think Keenan got first tap to it, taken by Magro. The Magpies into attack towards half forward. Sutton couldn't quite collect it. Half forward line for the Collingwood side. Players piling on top of the ball. And now umpire Ian Robinson moves in and will call for a bounce. Magpies into attack for the first time in the Grand Final replay of 77. Twiggy Dunn will contest here against Keenan. Beautiful tap down to Ray Shaw. Shaw down towards the full forward line. It's all North Melbourne. Moore will set himself. Chance for North Melbourne to clear again though through Henshaw. Back towards the centre of the ground it goes. Oh, beautiful mark to Blight. Blight plays on the hurry towards the half forward line for the North Melbourne side.
And that's Max Richardson coming through, the Collingwood captain, driving the ball well down towards that half forward line. But there's a mark to North Melbourne. The pressure on from the word go. 15-metre penalty against Rene King. Philly's play, a hand pass coming over now, and we see Byrne drive the ball out to David Dench at centre field. A long hand pass out to Shimmerbush, left alone, and he drives the ball well over the centre half forward possession. Up they go, punched away, back here to Ireland. A quick kick back towards centre field. Out comes Twiggy Dunn. He can't pick the ball up. It's grabbed by Stan Ells. He's got away from Gordon again, and he drives the ball up towards the full forward zone. The mark to Baker. And North Melbourne are off to a great start. Well, two of the star players of last week, Shimmerbush and Elves, have both got off to a good start. And North Melbourne with a great chance of putting the first goal on the board. Less than 2 minutes of play gone. The kick, well, what's he done with? He's missed it. Oh, golly, what a woeful one. Oh, that'll make Collingwood players feel a bit happy. Baker not too happy about this. You can see in your screen there, looking very disgusted with himself. Talking to himself, as a matter of fact.
Louis, you must remember at VFL Park in the final where Baker kicked 2 goals 6. So he'll have that thought running through his mind now.
Here we go now, waiting for the ball to come back into play. It'll be Worthington, who didn't play that well last week, and he's got the job of stopping Baker from taking those big marks. The ball back into play. There's Keenan and Thompson. There's Rene Kink going for it. Couldn't mark the ball. There's a bit of fumble here as Tanner comes out now and drives it back towards Baker, coming out again. He's got it, and now he's fumbled it, but he's recovered pretty well. Hooks the ball back, and there's a mark. A mark to Little Casson, right on the boundary, on a quick pass coming over to Cable. And North Melbourne are looking good at the moment. And he's got a chance now to put North Melbourne's first goal on the board. There's the little champ from West Australia. And he's had a great few seasons since he transferred over. He's been a great player, and he's the idol of the Victorian football public here. The kick, what is it? He's put it through, I'd say. Yep. That's a great start for North Melbourne. North Melbourne 1 goal, 1, 7 points to the Magpies yet to score, and 2.5 minutes gone of the 1977 Grand Final replay, and this is a direct live telecast through Channel 7.
Well, what a fitting tribute to one of the greatest players to ever play league football throughout the whole of Australia, Barry Cable, to kick the first goal. The 1977 Grand Final replay. North Melbourne 7, Magpies yet to score. Now it's driven forward by Manasseh. Down towards full forward, but not for long. Henshaw's there. Hope's about to play on. Wisely decides to go back and take the kick. North Melbourne 1-1-7. Magpies yet to score out towards half-back to Gary Cowton. Cowton in turn towards the centre wing. Plenty of room for Shimmerbush to move in. He can run for about 20 metres. Boots it high in the air. Awkward one to mark. Magro's there for Collingwood, down the ground, half forward line taken by Wearmouth. His first kick for the Grand Final replay, out towards Barham. Barham can play on, centre wing, long handball goes out towards Manasseh. Manasseh's got heaps of territory to play in. Handball on turn goes to Ray Shaw. Shaw on his wrong boot. Handball on turn goes back towards Rene King. You're in trouble, Rene King, he's caught. Bad handball to Barham. Can Barham recover? Heaps of trouble. Down the ground he goes, won't get a free kick, plays allowed to go on. Out it goes towards Sutton. Very close to a boundary throw in. That's going to be the result. Well, the Magpies looking pretty dangerous there, but no score. North Melbourne have 7 on the board. Collingwood get to score. Twiggy Dunn from behind, taps it down towards Manasseh. High in the air. No mark will be paid here. Twiggy Dunn sets himself. It's going to be paid. By golly, went about 6 metres in distance, went about 30 metres in the air. But Twiggy Dunn, the hero of the Collingwood side last week, can line up and score the Collingwood side's first major in the Grand Final replay. Twiggy Dunn, only about 25 metres out. Pretty acute angle, very difficult shot. He's offline, it's 1 point. It's out of bounds, in fact. No score at all. So North Melbourne are still 7 points Collingwood get to score at the 5-minute mark of the grand final replay.
And it's David Dench to take that free kick, the North Melbourne skipper. Under a bit of a cloud with a Rick Nick all this week. The ball back towards centre field. There's Tanner getting up, couldn't hold the mark, but it's pushed out now. Nearly a free kick, well picked up by Cable. A beautiful hand pass over to Shimmerbush. It's dangerous. Oh, it's a bad kick. Wearmouth couldn't pick it up. Oh, beautiful recovery by Wearmouth. A hand pass back to Thompson. Another one back to Max Rich. Is going to go for the long kick. It's up into the goal square. Gumbleton got his hands to it, couldn't hold it. There's Montgomery going through. He couldn't get it, kicked it out of bounds on the full. And pressure on the defence of North Melbourne. Pressure on all players at the moment. There'll be no second chances today. And the free kick, a penalty free kick to go to Little Shaw. Right on the boundary line. A very difficult shot. He's up. 30 metres out from goal. Right on the boundary. It wouldn't be 30 metres out. The distance won't worry, but it's the accuracy that counts. Here's the shot now. What's he done with it? 1 point, so it's 6 points the difference. North Melbourne a 1 goal, 1 7 points to Collingwood only 1 point. Their first score coming at the 5.5 minute mark. Incidentally, for you people that are viewing this game in black and white, the colours, Collingwood are wearing the white pants and North Melbourne the darker shorts.
Right towards the half-back line again for North Melbourne, and Barham to drive the Magpies back into attack. North Melbourne a 7, Collingwood a 1. Barham about 55 metres out from goal, as you can see, almost on the boundary line. This will land for a short pass to Wearmouth.
Whoop, nearly dropped it.
Well, Wearmouth is within scoring distance, but again the Magpies attacking pretty dangerously. Short pass again, it's come off. And Wayne Richardson, the former Collingwood skipper, his first kick for the game and directly in front. But I was about to say that the Collingwood side were attacking rather strangely right around the boundary line. Pretty hard to score goals from there. But eventually Wayne Richardson lining up almost directly in front. 30 metres out, should put it through, lines up, bangs for goal, and the Magpies first is on the board. Scores a level. 7 minutes of play in the first quarter, 7 points apiece.
And we're back to where we started at 5 o'clock last Saturday. That's unbelievable, but still a long way to go yet. 7 minutes gone and scores a dead level. 3-7, 7 minutes gone and 7 points apiece. Back to the centre, Thompson against Keenan. Keenan number 1, Thompson number 2. Here they go. Thompson got the knockout, a beautiful one over to Wayne Richardson. The Magpies swinging to attack. Has a chance now. Henshaw couldn't grab it. Gummel is having trouble picking it up. There's more going after it now. Getting the front posse, can't get clear. It's on the boundary line. And it's out of bounds. Gummel got a heave-o that time. It's out of bounds. This time it's about 40 metres around from the Collingwood goal. The pressure now really on the North defence. Keenan coming at the back of Dunn. Knocked out by Dunn. Well, actually, Keenan forced out towards Alves. And down goes Alves. And the umpire said that's okay. Gordon had a terrible time on Alves last week. He led him a merry dance. Knocked out by Dunn this time. Back towards Gordon. There's Wayne Richardson doing a bit of talk. Got a push in the back. And it's out of bounds again. Well, it may not have been a push in the back. Could have been on the side. And, of course, we wait now for the ball to come back into play. It's in Collingwood's half-forward line. About 70 metres around from their goal. There's Dunn trying to go for the mark. Gordon in trouble. Gets a quick kick. Going after it now is Dents. He's got his kick. Back towards the centre of the ground it goes. Going after it that time is Ireland. Can't get clear. And they're battling hard as we see Wayne Richardson trying to get out. He gets a hand pass back to Gordon. But the umpire's found a free kick, and Richardson will take this free kick about at half forward, about 85 metres out from goal.
Almost at the 9-minute mark of the first quarter, and what a fiery opening. Scores level again, 7 points apiece. Short pass, beauty towards Gordon. Gordon gave the handball to Magro, but decides to go back and take a long kick. Wayne Gordon will put this right in the nose, going for a short pass instead back towards half forward to Len Thompson. It'll be paid. Mark all free kick. The big fellow, I don't think, is quite within scoring distance. He's about 60 metres out. 7 points North Melbourne, 7 points the Magpies. Thompson. Oh, it's a magnificent kick, but it's well offline. Distance, it was okay. Accuracy was way offline. It's out of bounds on the full. And North Melbourne to take the resultant free kick. Sutton, the recipient. This crowd hasn't stopped buzzing since the start. What an opening to the grand final replay. Out towards halfback. Thompson behind Keenan. Oh, magnificent grab by the big fella. Look for the handball, which he does to Gordon. Gordon in turn thumps down towards Moore. Nice ball dropping ball short of Moore. Free kick to Collingwood's way for sure. Free kick to Manasseh. Directly in front, only 20 metres out. And Philip Manasseh should boot Collingwood second.
Manasseh's playing on the half-forward flank. We thought he may have been on the wing, but he's at half-forward.
Well, Manasseh lining up. There are no excuses at all for missing these. Directly in front, 20 metres out. Can the Magpies hit the front at the 11-minute mark of the first quarter? Manasseh pulled his kick slightly. I think it might have sneaked in. It has. Collingwood second. And the Magpies have hit the front in the 1977 grand final replay. Collingwood at 2-1-13. North Melbourne 1-1-7.
10 minutes gone of the first quarter of the 1977 grand final replay. And we're back to the centre now, waiting for Thompson and big Crackers Keenan to go for the knockout. It was a great mark of Thompson's over Keenan before. Collingwood buzzing there with excitement in the centre. Look at Thompson urging his players. Going across now to the West Australian Magro.
They're looking pretty dangerous, Louis, Collingwood.
Well, it's a long way to go yet, Pete. We've got 3.5 quarters. And if you're a Collingwood supporter, I'd sit back in your seat and wait with suspense. Up it goes. Oh, good knockout that time by Blight. Oh, well picked up by Pickett, but taken away again by Keenan. Back there it goes to Byrne. Back she goes towards Baker. He's got the mark. He seems a bit good for this fellow. He's beaten him 2 weeks, or he's beaten him last week, and now he's off to a good start again. That's his second mark, and he's well within kicking distance. He's only about 30 metres out. It's about a 45-degree angle, but not a difficult shot at all. There he goes, Baker. What's he done with it? He's put it through, I'd say, yes, and scores a dead level again. So Baker kicked 6 last week and's already off to a good start, kicking 1 goal, 1 so far. Scores dead level. 2 goals, 1, 13. There's that. Here it is, that mark again. See how he gets away from Worthington. Worthington well behind. He's another West Australian. 3 West Australians playing in the Collingwood side. Worthington, Magro and Cable with the North Melbourne side, I should say.
Beautiful pass too, Louis. 13 points apiece. Scores level again. Thompson, ruck, down towards Wayne Richardson, looking for the handball. Screws it back towards the half-forward line. Looking for Rene Kink, and Kink's got it. Go for the handball to Gordon. Plays on the hurry back towards full forward. Anderson in front, can't mark it. Montgomery's there. Breaks clear very well. Ken Montgomery back towards the centre of the ground. It goes. Plenty of Collingwood players there. They'll raffle it. Taken by Thompson. Free kick though to the only North Melbourne player. Well, John Byrne. Boots towards the half-forward line for Arnold Brightus. He hasn't a touch yet, but he's got this one. Brightus, a very dangerous player last week. Kicked 7 behind straight. Now boots down towards Baker again. Setting himself in the middle. Big pack of players over the back is Thompson. Big fella really starring early in the game. Out it goes towards Robert Hyde. Hyde from the back pocket. Short pass towards the half-back line's a beauty. Taken by skipper Max Richardson. In turn it goes back towards half-back with brother Wayne. Wayne in turn back towards the centre of the ground. Plenty of North Melbourne players there. Free kick again marked to Henshaw. And North Melbourne to move back into attack. Scores tied again. 2-1-13 apiece. And Henshaw about to boot North Melbourne into attack towards the half-forward line. Plenty of Collingwood defenders taken by Alves. Alves in turn towards Stephen Nick. His first touch for the game. Goes towards Casson. Casson, beautiful handball. Can Alves keep it in play? He can't. Boundary throw in.
Out of bounds on that half-forward line for North Melbourne, about 70 metres around from the goal. Oh, it beats them all that time. Byrne goes for a kick in danger there, and a free kick will go to Billy Pickett. Pickett of Collingwood to take that free kick. Out there at half-back. Drives the ball back there. Not a good kick by Pickett. Over the top of the pack. Here's a go now for Henshaw again. Goes for a pass. It's okay. Not a good one, but Casson recovers well and drives the ball back towards that half-forward line. At the back is Thompson. The ball pushed past Byrne. Wayne Richardson with a hand pass to Thompson. Thompson with a bit of stylish play by the big fella that time as he gets it back there towards centre half-forward. There's Montgomery, one of the stars last week, doing as well again today for North Melbourne. The ball back towards centre field. Punched away by Brightus. Going after his Hyde. And nicely picked up again now by Tanner. Goes for a pass looking there for Croswell, but intercepted that time by Icker. Snap towards the goals. There's a go now for Brightus. A goal! And North Melbourne have hit the front. North Melbourne 3 goals, 1. Third and 19 point. 19 points to Collingwood, 2 goals, 1-13 at the 14-minute mark. And that Collingwood defence looked pretty ragged there at that time.
Let's see it again, Louis. There's Xavier Tanner.
Yeah, watch this. And Collingwood defence a little bit bamboozled as the ball is taken beautifully by Brightis and a goal.
Well, Arnold Brightis last week kicked 7 straight behinds. He's off to a flying start this afternoon. 1 shot for goal, 1 goal. And of course, he couldn't have missed that, could he? So, North Melbourne in front. 19 plays 13. Chance of Magro. Taken by Gary Cowton. Make it a free kick. He will. Cowton to drive North Melbourne back into attack at the 16-minute mark of this first quarter. What a quarter it's been. Cowton out towards the half-forward line. Max Richardson in front. Good grab.
My golly, he's playing a lot better than he did last couple of weeks, Peter, isn't he?
Yes, he's really picked up his game, Louis, but what a game Thompson's playing too. Max Richardson in turn towards the half-forward line for Collingwood. Tricky Dunn setting himself. Keenan there, thump forward. To go straight towards North Melbourne's defence, taken by Sutton. Sutton in turn back towards half-forward. Thompson lurking behind. Now he's in front, couldn't collect it though. Turn taken by Stephen Ick. Hurry kick by Ick. Goes towards Baker, he misses it. And it goes towards Croswell. In trouble. Tackle a bit high. And we'll get the free kick. Brent Croswell only about 35 metres out, directly in front. North Melbourne lead by 1 goal. 3-1 plays 2-1. Croswell directly in front. Drop punt. Oh, he's missed it atrociously. It sneaked in for a point, I think. It has. So, North Melbourne lead by 7 points. 3-2-20. Magpies a 2-1-13, almost at the 17-minute mark of the first quarter.
Both sides still looking pretty good, and both sides looking very dangerous. We wait now for the ball to come back into play. Worthington can't quite make up his mind what to do here at the moment. Usually a beautiful kick, and that's another good long one out towards that half-back line. Oh, it's Blight getting up. Look at that for a fly. But Picken trying to get through the crowd. It comes out to Byrne. And a bit of a balk that time. It's back towards Baker and Worthington again. He'll take the mark. Down it comes there towards Ireland again. He's in plenty of trouble. Look at the dust flying up. It's like a prairie out there, and the umpire's going to ball it up. Beautiful day here in Melbourne. Around about 20 degrees. Very little breeze. The wind not favouring either end. Thompson again. At the back there is Baker. Thompson got the knockout. Pickens clear. Shoots the ball high. Not a good pick. Hyde going after it now. There's Brightis. No, he missed it. It goes back there. That other line there's not the boundary line. That's the line for half-time running. Going after it now is Tanner out there on the wing position. Gives a long hand pass back. And it's Sutton driving North Melbourne into attack. Down towards their forward pocket position. Perry goes for the big punch. Ball comes back towards Picken again. He fumbles. Into the ball finally now. They're all having a go. No one can get clear, and the umpire's going to ball it up a little short of centre half forward, about 50 metres out from the North Melbourne goal. North Melbourne are now 3 goals, 2-20 to Collingwood, 2 goals, 1-13. 7 points the difference at the 17-minute mark of this first quarter.
Thompson contesting with the Croswell there. Half-forward line for North Melbourne and Robert Hyde to take the free kick. Hyde, who's been under a cloud throughout the week, boots back towards the centre wing, outer side of the ground. Keenan fumbled it. Chance Rene kick if he's quick enough. Centre wing out of side. Fumbles galore here. It's going to be a ball up. North Melbourne leading 3-2 to 2-1.
Well, that was against young Wearmouth. You could see that on your screen that time. He did the wrong thing, and of course, Cracker's got the free kick.
So Cracker's first effective kick for the game down towards Stephen Ick. Ick looking for the handball. We'll go back and take the kick instead. 20 plays 13 at the moment. Stephen Ick booting down towards full forward for North Melbourne. Baker setting himself. Couldn't quite grab it though. Taken by Brent Croswell. Hamilton turn goes to Alves. Alves looking to line up. Can he position himself? He does. Down towards full forward. Thompson's there, but it's over his head and through for 1 point. So at the 19-minute mark of the first quarter, the 1977 grand final replay, North Melbourne moved to 3 goals. 3-21. The Magpies are 2-1-13. So the difference is 8 points, and Worthington still in trouble as to what side to kick it, Louis.
There he goes, kicking it out to the members' side of the ground. Thompson in front. Keenan goes for the punch. It comes down to Gordon. No, he went for a punch, a wild one, and the ball is out of bounds. Played it a bit safe, but Thompson and Keenan will go for this knockout again. Keenan's made a miraculous recovery in form the last 4 weeks. He's been a real star for North. Thompson has got over his final final game jitters, and there's Gordon in trouble. That kick is smothered. He can't seem to do a thing right, that guy, as Thompson goes after the ball now, but it's out of bounds. Out of bounds, right on the boundary line. That white line in the about 10 metres in from the boundary line is a bit confusing. I think the players may be confused a little bit too. Thompson went for the knock, not a good one. It comes behind, beats about 4. This lets Byrne have a snap towards the goal, but there's Robert Hyde coming in and saves it right on the death knock. Down there in the back pocket, Robert Hyde, number 38. Well, what's he going to do? He can't make a 15-metre penalty. I think that's a godsend that time because he couldn't quite make up his mind. Hyde now to send it back towards centre field. They're all getting themselves set. Dunn couldn't hold that mark. At the back is Cowton trying to get clear. Cowton again, he got a second chance. Back towards Henshaw. The North Melbourne defence is standing up pretty well. There's the little champ Cable from his opponent. Kicked that time as the ball goes down towards that forward line. Punched out that time by Collingwood, and the ball is out of bounds about 70 metres around from the North Melbourne goal. North Melbourne, to me, looking a little bit more confident than Collingwood are. Collingwood got off to a fairly good start, but seem to have got into a bit of a lapse at the moment. Ball pushed out now to Max Richardson. Got a clear run here now as he shoots the ball back towards the half-forward line, but there's Keenan on his own and takes an easy mark at half-back for North Melbourne.
Keenan to drive the North Melbourne side back into attack towards the half-forward lines. A wobbly off kick though. Gordon sets himself in front. Blight from behind. Roving the pack is Xavier Tanner. Back it goes to Blight. Blight in turn could have handballed to Cable. Goes for the kick down towards full forward to Baker instead. Sets himself, can't mark it. Oh, second grab there by Perry. Won't be paid though. Players diving on top of the ball. It's going to be a ball up. 21 plays 13. North Melbourne lead by 8 points. Very close to the time on period in the first quarter, taken by Malcolm Blight. Snap shot for goal, and he's put it through, I think. Magnificent goal, Malcolm Blight. And I would say Ron Barassi would be saying, well, it's about time. This fellow's got heaps of ability, but hasn't displayed it probably throughout the whole of this year. Let's see it again. Magnificent snap by Malcolm Blight. And North Melbourne moved to 4-3, 27. Magpies are 2-1-13. So North lead by 14 points, the 22-minute mark of the first quarter.
Back to the centre. North Melbourne attacking for the latter part of this quarter. The ball goes back, but the umpires found a free kick. A North Melbourne player down. It'll be Xavier Tanner to take the free kick. North Melbourne have attacked for the last 10 minutes, and Collingwood haven't looked that good at the moment as the ball goes back there towards half forward. Falls a bit short. There's a mark to North again.
John Byrne, I think it is. No, it's Brightus.
It's Brightus taking that mark. Already kicked one goal, and he's well within kicking distance this time. He's only about 50 metres out. He possibly wouldn't be 50 metres. Arnold Brightus kicked 7 points last week and 1 out of bounds. Well, there's the distance, as you can see on your screen. That's about the distance, about 50 metres, if that. The kick now by Brightus. The shot. Good mark to Thompson. He dashes away like a little rover, drives the ball round towards Gordon and Els. Gordon couldn't pick it up. Now we see Byrne going after for North. North Melbourne looking pretty good to me. Up she goes. Ball punched away by Weirmouth. There's a go now for Brightus. He's got it. He's going to have a go for the goals. No, he's fumbled the ball. What's going to be the decision here? The umpire's calling play on. There's a go now for Blight. A snap for goal, and it looks good. 1 point. Oh, look at Blight there on the screen. He said, how did I miss that? But by golly, it was a hurried shot. And North Melbourne go to 4 goals for 28 to Collingwood 2-1-13 at the 23.5-minute mark of the first quarter of the 1977 Grand Final replay. And this, of course, is coming to you live through Channel 7 Melbourne, right throughout Australia. Around about 4 million people watching the show, and we hope you're enjoying as the ball goes back now towards Thompson. Blight at the back. How was that for a mark? Oh, what a mark. When this fella lets himself go, he's a ripper. Malcolm Blight about 55 metres out. It's a long kick into the goal square. Players setting themselves. As they're going out for Baker trying to get out, but what's going to happen? That's a goal. I don't know. That's Croswell got that. Croswell got it off the ground. Oh, that was a beautiful goal. A bit of good. That's what you call experience. Never gave up for a second. So North Melbourne go to 5 goals for 34 to Collingwood 2-1. 13 points, and the Magpies at the moment are looking a little bit sick. There we see let's have a look at Blight's mark. There it is, Malcolm Blight, right at the back. There he goes. That's a magnificent mark.
Well, plays underway again. Into time off now in this first quarter. Out towards the back pocket. The Collingwood defence under heaps of pressure. Forward pocket, Baker streaming out. Can he break clear? He does. Lines up, bangs for goal. But he's way off line. It's out of bounds on the full. And Collingwood have some respite. Andrew Ireland to take the free kick. 25 minutes of play have just ticked over. So we're into time off in the first quarter. North Melbourne, the handy lead. Out towards half-back. What a job Thompson's done today. Kennan's in front, though, and Kennan takes the mark. North Melbourne move back towards their goal square. Down towards full forward. Baker sets himself. Also Croswell. No mark paid. Chance again for Byrne. He's grabbed. Couldn't get boot the ball. Change for Stephen Nick off the ground. He's missed it. 1 point. So North Melbourne moves to 5-5, 35. Collingwood 2-1, 13. So North Melbourne lead by 22 points. Almost at the 26-minute mark of this first quarter. And there won't be very much time off on this first quarter. There's Worthington again, who's been very confused as to what side to kick it to date. He's going to favour the members' side, I think. No, he's going straight down the centre. Down towards the centre of the ground. Billy Pickens sets himself. Can't mark a chance there for Anderson if he can break clear. The Magpies batted into goal before quarter time. Anderson down towards full forward. Rene King setting himself. We'll have North Melbourne players there. Carlton can't break clear. Free kick against Carlton. Goes to Manasseh. Beautiful tackle, in fact, by Manasseh. And the Magpies badly needing a goal. Manasseh's kicked one. He's directly in front, only about 40 metres out. Will this be the Magpies' third? Manasseh shoots for goal. He's well offline. No score at all. Score remains static. North Melbourne 5-5, 35. Collingwood 2-1, 13.
And it's Gummerton to take that penalty free kick down there in the back pocket. North Melbourne off to a great start in this grand final replay. Ball back into play again. Tanner and Magro going for it. Pushed away. Packet comes to, Magro's got a kick, but it's a wild one. Done. Punched away again by Dents. Grabbed by Magro. He's in trouble. He's down. Wearmouth trying to get clear. But they're tackling pretty hard, the North Melbourne defence. Hand pass coming out now to Anderson. A snap for goal. What's the result? Stopped right on the line that time by Montgomery and through for 1 point. By golly, he's a strong player, that fella. He played a great game last week. And we see Collingwood go to 2 goals, 2-14 to North Melbourne, 5-5, 35. So it's 21 points the difference in favour of the Kangaroos at the 27-minute mark. And we wait now for the ball to come back into play. Sutton drives it out towards that half-back line. Oh, there's Carlton going unattended that time, but Manasseh doing a pretty good job. Breaks clear, has a long shot for goal. Well, what's happened here? 1 point again. So they go to 2 goals, 3-15 Collingwood to North Melbourne 5-5, 35. So it's 20 points the difference, approaching the 28-minute mark as the ball goes back into play again. Out there to the outer side of the ground. At the back is Wayne Richardson. Oh, the out-hand pass intercepted by Schimmelbus. A long one there looking for Tanner. Well picked up that time by Manasseh. Back it goes towards the forward pocket. There's Kink going for the mark. Couldn't hold the ball. And it's on the boundary line, and I reckon the umpire's going to ball it up right on that boundary line about 60 metres out from the Collingwood goal. There's the Collingwood coach not looking too happy at the moment, Tommy Hafey. And I don't blame him either, because the Magpies are certainly not firing well at the moment. Grabbed by Rene Kink. He's clear. Oh, the kick is smothered. He got a second chance there, but well backed up by Blight, doing a great job. Magro and Tanner having a great battle. Beautiful play by Magro as he tries to use brute force. And he got a free kick around the neck. There's the siren for the end of the quarter. And Magro's got a chance to score a goal here. Is that the siren for the end of the quarter, you sure?
I think so, Louis.
We'll wait now and see.
We'll wait and see.
OK, there's Magro about 50 metres out from goal. Can he get the distance? Don't think he has, and he's off target for a start. Oh, Moore's got the mark. How was that for a beautiful mark? And look at Trekkers Keenan going mad there on the mark. He said he didn't get that. I tell you what, let us be sure of winning Tats Lotto to say he didn't get it. We wait now for Moore. You can see the angle. He's got the 2 goals in the background there. It's not a real difficult one, but he'd have to steady himself. At least it's on the right side for a right footer. Here he comes, Peter Moore. Kicked 4 goals last week. And he's put that one through, and that makes a bit of difference. That makes it only 14 points the difference. Now, that wasn't the siren. We misled you there, but the score, Collingwood 3 goals, 3-21 to North Melbourne 5-5, 35, and we're at the 29-minute mark of this first quarter of the 1977 grand final replay.
Well, an enormous buzz of excitement from the crowd. It's very hard to hear anything, but that wasn't the siren, as Louis mentioned. So play still underway in the first quarter, but not long to go, I wouldn't think. James Manasseh again. Who said this fellow's got no pace? Down towards Moore again, telling himself can't grab it. Gambleton goes back, goes to Barham. Barham lines up from 15 metres out, bangs for goal, but he's offline. It's 1 point.
Oh, golly, missed. Look at him going crook. He missed Rene King sitting there in the pocket in the goal square on his own. Look, he's not happy about it, Barham.
Well, the Magpies move to 3-4 rather, 22. Byrne takes the mark on the half-back line against Carlton. 22, plays 35, back towards the centre wing it goes, very close to Sarantine to end the first quarter. Centre wing on the members' side. Chance now for Andrew Ireland, can't break clear. Gordon's there for Collingwood. Very scrambly football, diving in all directions, taken by Barham. Indiscriminate handball taken by Byrne for North Melbourne. Can he break clear? Handball in turn goes towards the centre of the ground. Oops, oh, Sutton, you nearly lost your head. And that's the siren for sure now to end the first quarter of the 1977 grand final replay. The Magpies coming back in the latter stages of the first quarter. There's the score at quarter time. North Melbourne 5-5, 35, a 13-point lead over Collingwood, who are 3-4, 22. There's the siren. North Melbourne lead by 13 points. At the first change, 35 to 22. Thompson against Keenan. Big Lynn's tap down, taking Rene Kink. Down towards full forward for the Magpies. Moore sets himself from behind. He's got it. No, he hasn't got it. Taken by Gambleton. Gambleton to clear. Handball and turn out to Henshaw. Henshaw back towards the centre wing. Looking out there for Xavier Tanner. Good mark to Tanner. He'll settle down. Centre wing on the outer side. North leading by 13 points. Hamilton turns a dangerous one. Oh, luckily it came off to Byrne. Byrne from the half-forward line now. Down towards full forward for North Melbourne. Croswell there, also Brightus. Plenty of North Melbourne players, but it's going to be a boundary throw in. North Melbourne back into attack. Second quarter, the MCG. Thompson grabs the ball. Big fella's played an enormous game, without doubt best in the ground to date. Back towards the centre wing. Outer side, Xavier Tanner, great mark. North Melbourne move back into attack.
It'll be a free kick there at Collingwood, and to date the free kick will be Magro. A bit foolish on the part of North that time. And Magro, they were ready to go deep into attack, North, through Xavier Tanner. That was a foolish bit of play as the ball goes back now, out towards that wing position. Back it goes again to Tanner, trying to get the ball back again to Dent. Dent's going through there, couldn't quite force the ball through, and the ball is out of bounds. Tanner's down out there too. Xavier Tanner in your screen. Well, I think he'll be okay. The ball back into play again. Here's a go for Weirmouth. Oh, it's a bad hand pass. Nicely picked up by Ick. Shocking hand pass. And the ball goes back now towards that half-forward line. Oh, free kick to Baker. No doubt about that. He pushed him a mile. Worthington looking a bit disgusted. Tanner's okay, as you can see there on your screen. We're waiting now for Baker. As we said before during the commentary, always looking at danger. Already kicked one goal. The kick, not a bad sort of a kick either, I'd say, but it veered off at the last moment.
Hit the post,
Hit the post and through for 1 point. So North Melbourne go to 5 goals, 6-36. To Collingwood, 3 goals, 4-22. So it's 14 points the difference at the 2-minute mark of the second quarter of the 1977 grand final replay. And I don't know, it's full of incidents, but it's certainly exciting, Peter, isn't it?
Certainly is, Louis. 36 to 22. North Melbourne by 14 points. There's Thompson again. Can't mark it. Max Richardson, can he break clear? Heaps of trouble. Taken by Byrne. Handball goes back to Keenan. Keenan down towards full forward. Bouncing free. Baker can't collect it though, and a boundary throw in. North Melbourne into attack again. As you can see right next to their behind post.
Pete, the Collingwood defence looks very shaky to me. Pickens hardly touched the ball, and Worthington is not playing with any confidence at all.
Couldn't agree more, Louis. Snapshot now by Stephen Ick is offline, 1 point. So North Melbourne increase their advantage to 15 points as we approach the 3-minute mark of the second quarter. North Melbourne move to 5-7, 37. The Magpies on 3-4, 22. North by 15 points, but a long, long way to go to decide the flag for 1977. Worthington out towards half-back and outer side, looking for Thompson all the time. What a game he's playing. But Keenan outpoints him on this occasion and takes the mark. Keenan to drive North Melbourne back into attack. This will land almost in the goal square. Billy Pickens sets himself. Also rolled high over the back is Croswell. Croswell's mark. What a ripper. He's kicked one. There's Phil Baker applauding that magnificent mark from Croswell. He's lining up from only about 25 metres out, directly in front. Drop punt for goal, and it's pretty close. It's 1 point. He's missed it. Oh, then off for the Magpies.
There's the mark again. You watch this, Croswell. He really grabbed that one. Bill Pickens tried to claim it, but that was Croswell's all the way without any fear of contradiction. He's a great player, great personality, a big occasion player too. The ball back into play by Worthington. The long kick out there towards Thompson. They're all having a go. Blight, Sutton it was, coming at the back. Back it goes to Schimmelbusch. He can't pick it up. He's grabbed a free kick. Will go to Schimmelbusch. Didn't have the ball that time. Hand pass coming over to Dench. North Melbourne running on much better than Collingwood at the moment. Back she goes. Baker getting up high. Couldn't hold that mark. They're all going. Good play by Richardson as he sends the ball back out there towards Magro. He's in trouble here. Oh, and a beautiful mark to Dench as he breaks clear. Now he's in trouble. He's lost the ball. Cable picks it up. Tries to get him out of trouble, but Cable having difficulty picking it up. Tries to tap it over to Briders, but the ball is out of bounds. The free kick to Cable, I think. Must have got one in the clinches that time, and Cable takes that free kick right on the boundary line, about 65 metres out from goal. The little West Australian champ, 34 years of age, and one of the marvels of the football world as the ball is driven over now by Cable. There's the go now. Oh, good mark to it. What was Picken doing there? Stand there, let him go for that one on his own. A couple of the Collingwood defenders, I think you'll agree, Pete, are looking very, very tired or not putting enough effort or something. They don't seem to be concentrating enough as we see Ick fire for the goals. And he's kicked a point.
Oh, they're missing opportunities again, Luke.
That's his third point, and of course this is letting Collingwood off the hook a bit because North Melbourne, on the amount of play they've had since about halfway through the first quarter, should be a lot further in front than 17 points.
39-22, as you can see, North by 17 points. And as Louis just mentioned, they should be a lot further in front than that. The Collingwood defence looking pretty bedraggled at the moment. Out towards half-back, Thompson setting himself. Keenan in front, down to Max Richardson. What a game he's playing too. The Collingwood skipper back towards the centre wing. He's put out in the full. Free kick will be taken by Daryl Sutton. Sutton wasting no time. North Melbourne are firing. Down towards full for to go. Stephen Nick sets himself from behind. He's got it. Oh, he's outpointed Billy Picken again. Handballs in a flash. Chance now for Cable. Lines up, bangs for goal. He's put it through, I think. Nope, 1 point.
Oh, golly.
Well, Collingwood's defence completely rattled at the moment as North Melbourne moved to 5-10. It's a total of 40 points. The Magpies are 3-4-22, so North lead by only 18 points. And by golly, they've squandered some opportunities, Lou.
Well, they've had 15 shots, or about 17 shots to Collingwood 7, and they're not looking good, the Magpies, at all at the moment. Ball goes out. Over the head of the pack. Coming out now is Schimmelbusch. Got the run of the ball. Oh, he's overrun it now. But well backed up by Cowton. The ball goes back to Blight. A pass coming over. It's a good one. Ick certainly getting away from his opponent, Picken. And we wait now at half forward. Ick to drive him deep into attack. Down she goes. Looking there for Baker. He's got his hands to it. He's got the mark. Oh, golly. Does this fella look dangerous today? Kicked one goal and he's had about, I think, 3 misses. Here he goes, Baker. Fella that was given away by North Melbourne to Geelong, and then Geelong gave him back to North, but North Melbourne have got the best of the bark, and the kick is pretty good. Oh, that's a goal. Magpies now looking very sick indeed at the moment, but still, here it is again. What's the mark? See, Worthington's giving him a bit of latitude. It doesn't seem far, but he gets the break on him all the time, and of course he's put Worthington out of gear. North Melbourne are now 6 goals, 10-46 to Collingwood 3-4-22, and we've only played 8 minutes of the second quarter of the 1977 grand final replay. There's the runner having a chat to Worthington from Tommy Hayfield. I don't blame him. Worthington trying to get away from him. By golly, the young fella certainly putting, or Tommy Hayfield's brother certainly is putting his point over.
Well, Big Len gets the tap down again and turned by Casson back towards Stephen Nick. taken by Max Richardson. Back towards the half-forward line for the Magpie side. In front is Rene Kink. Couldn't quite grab it though, and turned by Twickie Dunn. Here's the chance for Wearmouth. Can the Magpie get something going here? Wearmouth streaming goalwards. Goes for the handball, could be dangerous. Taken and turned by Manasseh. Manasseh down towards full forward to Moore. Can't grab a chance for Barham to be quick enough. Oh, he couldn't get beat the ball. It's going to be forced through for a point. No, it's going to be a free kick.
A free kick for a trip. He got him on the leg that time. It was a bit of bad luck. Bit of bad luck, Pete.
Well, free kick to Ricky Barham. The Magpies badly need a goal at the moment. At the 9-minute mark of the second quarter, 40 plays 22. So 46 plays 22. North lead by 24 points. Can Ricky Barham? It's an impossible angle. He's a right-footer though. Hit the post. Hit the post. I can't believe it. Look at him. Cannot believe it. Collingwood badly needing a goal to get them back in this game as we approach the 10-minute mark. 46-23. North Melbourne lead by 23 points. Out towards the half-back line it goes. Oh, Blight. This fella's come to life. Brassey's been on his tail for the last 5 or 6 weeks. He's not been playing well, but he's playing well this afternoon. That's what counts. Stephen Nick trying to go for the thump and turn his thump back by Andrew Ireland. Manasseh can't break clear. Long handball. Rene Kink will thump it down. Centre wing taken by Magro. Magro in trouble. Handball and turn goes out towards Ireland. He can't break clear. Back it goes towards Gary Cowton. Cowton for North Melbourne back towards the centre wing. Casson, your chance if you're quick enough, but a whistle on play. And it's going to be a free kick to Billy Picken. One of his few touches. He's been thrashed to date by Stephen Nick.
And a hand pass coming over there to Anderson. Got a clear run here. This fellow can really go. And he boots the shocking kick down there, but it's a good pass. Oh. When I say a good pass, I think it was more accident, more good luck than good judgment. And now we see Wearmouth only about 45 metres out from goal directly in front. And believe you me, the Magpies need a goal. What's he done with it? He's put it through. It's a goal. So we see Collingwood going to 4 goals, 5, 28. For North Melbourne, 6-10, 46. That's a difference of 18 points. At the 29, is it 25, 4, 5, 29. They got that point before, so it's a difference of 17 points at the 10.5-minute mark of the second quarter. And there's Barassi getting up off his seat there to have a bit of a dip at the players. Come on, wake yourself up, but they've had most of the play. But he knows you can't give this mob Collingwood much of a chance because they'll come back fighting. They're crowding Thompson there as Manasseh tries to get clear. Shaw hooks the ball back towards the Collingwood half-forward line. Going after it now is Cowton. Backing him up is Montgomery. And there we see Barham running his tail. He's dropped the ball. What's happened? A free kick, pushing the back. And the free kick will go to Montgomery. A great player last week. Very safe defender. Strong. Wouldn't know what fear meant, this guy, and been with North Melbourne quite some time. A very experienced player under pressure as he shoots the ball back now towards that half-forward line. Here they go. At the back there was, good mark to Picken. And he breaks clear. Hand pass over to Gordon. Gordon boots the ball down towards that half-forward line. Coming out to meet it now is Montgomery. He's still backing up there. When we see them piling up, Anderson going, and neither side can break clear. And a free kick will go to Montgomery again, I'd say. Hand pass over to Cowton. He's fumbled the ball. Can he pick it up? He goes down. They pounce on him. He can't get out. He's actually thrown it out towards Shaw, and he's clear. Up she goes now towards Moore and Gumbleton. Neither can take the mark. Backing up well as Henshaw. He's clear, and he takes the ball away from the danger zone. Back towards that half-back. There's Blight going again from this fella, Mark.
12 minutes of play in the second quarter, and Blight was about to run the wrong way. Now goes the short pass towards the centre of the ground. North Melbourne streaming forward now through David Dench. Turner goes out towards Alves. Alves down towards full forward of North Melbourne. Baker setting himself over the back is Worthington. Pumps it down to Max Richardson. Handball and turn goes out towards the back pocket. Chance again for Worthington. Streaming towards the half-back line and turn towards the centre wing. Great second grab. Magnificent mark. Wayne Richardson. Magpies throwing everything into the second quarter, and well, they need to. Back towards the half-forward line it goes. Twickie Dunn hasn't done much to date. Won't mark it that way. Roving the back is Anderson. Can he break clear? Does it pretty well today. Get a free kick, I would think he will. Anderson to boot the Magpies into attack at the 13-minute mark of the second quarter. 46-29. North lead by 17 points. Beautiful kick by Anderson. Keenan sets himself. Who can rave the pack? Chance for David Dench. He's been everywhere. Get a free kick. Plays on the hurry from the goal, the defensive goal mouth for North Melbourne. How it goes towards the half-back line. Could be dangerous. Magro. Mark off free kick. No, not paid. Second attempt, still not paid. And it's going to be a ball up. The Magpies into attack and looking a little bit more constructive now in this second quarter. Thompson still on the ball. Tap down goes towards Shaw. Shaw down towards full forward. Moore sets himself behind his gun with a little thump it down the ground. Chance of the grab. Weirmouth not quick enough. It's 1 point. So the difference is now only 16 points. 46 plays 13 with the 14-minute mark of the second quarter.
The Magpies looking a lot more aggressive towards this middle part of the quarter, and we wait now for Sutton to bring the ball back into play. They certainly got into a bit of a lapse for the first 10 minutes, but now in this last 3 or 4 minutes they've been far more aggressive. The ball back into play again. There's Blight and Manasseh having a bit of a dip there, and the umpire's found a free kick. It'll go to Manasseh. Crowd not too happy about it, but Manasseh right on the half-forward line, looking for more. Up it goes towards the big fella, surrounded by plenty of North Melbourne defenders there as it comes to the ground amongst the prairie dust. A hand pass coming out to Carlton. He's picked it up, a hand pass back here towards that half-back line, picked up by Blight. Another one coming over to Schimmelbusch. He's clear, he'll drive it well across to centre half forward now. And Richardson dropped the mark. There's Baker going out. Worthington right on his tail. It's pushed out now to Byrne. Hand pass coming over to Brightus. A snap for goal. It looks dangerous. No, it veered off at the last moment and through for 1 point. So at the 14-minute mark, we see North Melbourne 6 goals, 7, 47. 6 goals, 11, I should say, 47. To Collingwood 4, 6, 30. And it's not hard to get excited here today because there's still plenty of fight in both these sides. And there's only 17 points the difference, and that's not a long way to be in front when you've got such a long way to go.
Out it goes to Thompson again, couldn't mark it. Chance in the half-forward line for Elves. Cleverly done. Can't break clear though, but he'll get a free kick. Well, it's on too. Wayne Gordon in there. Arnold Brightus for North Melbourne. Well, what's going to happen now? Umpire speaking to Gordon. Could be a 15-metre penalty against the Magpies. It is. And Elves is now within scoring distance almost. Now it's going to be a free kick to Arnold Brightus. So originally it was Elves. Then Gordon had a little to do with Arnold Brightus. And Brightus moves 15 metres closer. Drop punts for goal. Oh, it's a magnificent kick. It's a goal. That's his second. And at the 17-minute mark of the second quarter, North Melbourne stabilise again. 7-11-53. They lead by 23 points. Collingwood 4-6-30. And at the moment, Louis, let's watch it again. A magnificent kick from Brightus. All of 55 metres. And Arnold Brightus is second on the board after kicking 7 behinds last week.
Back to the centre again. They're certainly swamping Thompson there as the ball comes back into Little Cable, but a free kick will go to Carlton. Thompson and Carlton having a bit of a dust up there, but well, I suppose Collingwood a little bit rattled at the moment because they're not playing well as the Collingwood player goes down. But the umpire said no, play on as the ball goes over to Carlton wide. He's got the mark out there on the wing position. This fella might run off in a moment. They call him Crazy Horse, but he's a darn good player as the ball falls a bit short up in that half-forward line. Collingwood players all flying for the ball. No one staying down as it comes out of Brightus. Looks dangerous. A beautiful hand pass to Tanner. He's gone in for an open goal. He fires, and it's good. There's Xavier Tanner in your screen. It was a beautiful bit of play on the part of Arnold Brightus. Spotted him all the way, and we see North Melbourne now streaking away, and things are looking mighty sick for Collingwood. 8 goals, 11, 59. There's that bit of play. See the hand pass come out, and there's the goal. And North Melbourne, as I said before, 8 goals, 11, 59 at Collingwood 4, 6-30. At the 17.5-minute mark of this second quarter of the 1977 Grand Final replay.
Well, the lead of 29 points, almost 5 goals, North Melbourne's way. Keenan and Ruck Cable can't break clear. Wayne Richardson in turn. That goes towards Byrne for North Melbourne. Out it goes to Max Richardson towards the half-forward line for the Collingwood side. David Dench streaming after the ball. Rene Kink hot pursuit. Well done, Dench though. Short pass towards the half-forward line. North Melbourne players streaming everywhere, but a boundary throw in. But the Kangaroos back into attack. Half forward line for North Melbourne at the 19-minute mark of the second quarter. Awkward bounce change for Bridus again. Streaming goalwards, 50 metres out, high in the air. Worthington over the back is Baker. Force 3 for 1 point. So the lead now is exactly 5 goals in favour of North Melbourne. 60 plays 30. 19 minutes of play approaching in the second quarter. The Magpies badly need a couple of goals before half-time.
There we see Gott and Cooper, two ex-Collingwood, two injured players for Collingwood. Gordon takes a nice mark out there at half-back. He's been a pretty quiet player too. He's in all the trouble about the place. How's that for a hand pass to Richardson? Did he put him under pressure that time? Back it goes towards Shaw. Kicked off the ground along the wrong way up towards North's goal. That's given him an added chance. They're making lots of mistakes, Collingwood. Mistakes galore at the moment. We wait now for the ball to come back into play. Well, this happens when you get a bit rattled and you start to lag a bit. The ball knocked out by Thompson. Over to Pick, and his umpire called play as a go for Castor. Snap for goal. It looks dangerous. Oh, let's see. Oh, they're getting away, North Melbourne now. And no wonder they're excited. Look at them all running around, patting each other. Well, you can't blame because they've played very strong football. 9-12. That's 66 to Collingwood. To Collingwood 4-6-30. That's a difference of 36 points at the 19.5-minute mark of the second quarter. And there's Caston on your screen. The boy that kicked that goal hasn't played a great game, but they all count when you're really going for a grand final.
Well, another ball has been souvenired. Glenn Thompson, you can see there in picture, still rucking in. What a magnificent game this big fella's playing for the Magpies.
He's having a talk to umpire John Sutcliffe, but it wouldn't make any difference because Collingwood haven't played that well from about 10 minutes or a quarter of an hour of the first quarter.
Well, they lead by 6 goals, North Melbourne. Thompson and Ruck again. 2 players contesting against him. Byrne leaping high. Thompson's there again, down to Schimmelbusch. Hurried kick towards the half-forward line. Awkward bounce, Robert Hyde, free kick. I think no, plays that. Yes, it is. The Collingwood supporters jeer because I think they thought Billy Picken deserved one about 30 seconds ago, and Casson kicked that goal. Hyde in turn back towards the centre. Sutton setting himself from behind. No mark being paid. Taken by Twiggy Dunn. He's been quite up to Barham. Chance of, oh, he missed the run of the ball completely. Cowton in turn. Back it goes. Oh, in trouble. Schimmelbusch back to Cowton. But they're backing up so well, North Melbourne. Montgomery back towards the centre wing. Xavier Tanner. He'll play on towards the half-forward line for North Melbourne. Brider sets himself. Also there is Baker. Almost a mark to Baker. Can he recover quickly enough? Well, Casson almost took the ball off him. Only about 40 metres out from North Melbourne's goal. And they're really backing up extremely well. As you can see, every time the ball transfers to anywhere, there's about 3 North Melbourne players. Only about 40 metres out from their goal. Thompson again. Baker there contesting, taken by Wayne Richardson. Out towards the centre of the ground it goes, bouncing free. Over the back, David Dench. Chance of Twiggy Dunn. Back towards the half-forward line of the Magpies. Keenan sets himself. And the mark to Peter Keenan. So North Melbourne looking $1 million at the moment. 22 minutes of play in the second quarter.
And a hand pass coming out now to Sutton. Sutton takes the ball back towards that half-forward line. And a mark to Blow. He's fumbled it, but he recovers okay. Tries to get the ball back to Tanner, doing a great job. A hand pass coming back to Blythe, but they've messed it up. Barham's clear. And as they go now for Collingwood to get into attack. He doesn't know what to do with it. The hand pass is over now. As we see the ball driven up by Manasseh. Looking there for Moore and Gumbledon. Moore's got his hands to it. And believe you me, they should have been looking for this guy for about a quarter of an hour ago. Here he is, Moore. Can he be the lifesaver for Collingwood today? Because they're really struggling at the moment. They're 36 points down. Moore already kicked 1 goal. He's only about, wouldn't be 30 metres out, about 25 metres out from goal, just about directly in front. You can see the goal square in the background. The kick is okay, I'd say. And it's a goal to Collingwood, a badly needed one. Collingwood now, 5 goals, 6-36 to North Melbourne. We see on the board there, 9-12, 66. Now there's the mark coming up for more. The only way Collingwood can succeed today is try and get it up high to this big guy. And he grabbed that all the way. Gumbledon far too short, and he's grabbed the mark. At the 22-minute mark, North Melbourne in front by 36 points. 30 points, I should say. And this is the second quarter of the 1977 Grand Final replay, coming to you live through Channel 7.
66 plays 36. Can the Magpies come back? There's a lot of time left. It's been North Melbourne's first half to date. It's only the first half though. Keenan in the back of Thompson for sure. That's going to be a free kick to Blight. That's against Wayne Richardson.
He was grabbed when he wasn't near the ball that time, incidentally.
Well, Malcolm Blight to drive North Melbourne back into attack. He's been in the thick of things to date. One of his best games for the last 5 weeks, I'd say. Down towards the half-forward line it goes. Plenty of Collingwood players there. They all spoil each other. Casson the chance. Also streaming in is Worthington. It's going to be a boundary throw in. North Melbourne back into attack. They lead by 5 goals. Crossball will contest here against Thompson. Big fella Len Thompson. He's going to be very tired in that last quarter. Chance now for Wayne Richardson. Can the Magpies score another goal? Back towards the centre it goes. Shaw. Well done, Henshaw. Too much pace, too much height for Shaw. But well done, Shaw. Wouldn't give in, but he's pushed Henshaw on the back. And Henshaw to drive North Melbourne into attack again. As we approach the 25-minute mark of the second quarter. Down towards full forward, Robert Hyde. Courageous mark. Magpies defence under heaps of pressure. So they're falling down in those 2 key positions, centre half forward and centre and full back. Magro, he'll play on the hurry. Back towards the full half forward line it goes. Cowton sets himself, couldn't miss it. Looks at the handball, he's, well, I would say he was playing on. Philip Manasseh a bit stiff, I think. And Cowton to drive North Melbourne back into attack.
Back it goes there down towards that half forward line. There's Blight going for a one-hander against Wayne Richardson. Couldn't get it up. Barham tries for a hand pass. Out to Ireland. Ireland's in trouble. He's clears in more trouble now as Cable hits him with the shoulder that time. The ball driven away by Ick. Back towards that half forward on. It bounced the wrong way for Bryce. Down goes Max Richardson. Trying to recover the ball again against Casson, but the umpire will ball it up. By golly, they met pretty hard the lot of that time. They were going in. No one was scared that time as the ball will be bounced at centre half forward about 65 metres out from the north goal. Up she goes. Well, getting around Thompson. He's got a free kick this time. But that's fair enough. They've got to try and stop the big fella because he was a very dominant play on that first quarter and a half. There's the kick now by Thompson. Shot the ball back towards centre half forward. Keenan going for it. Couldn't hold it. Anderson's gone for a high kick up towards him again. Moore got his hands well backed up by Sutton. He lost the run of the ball. Kink's got a chance now. He'll snap for goal. What's the result? It's 1 point. Oh, golly, that Collingwood forward line. Renee Kink hasn't been in the picture much today. Collingwood now, 5 goals, 7-37. To North Melbourne, 9-12. 66. Difference of 29 points. 25.5 minutes gone of the second quarter. And Sutton to bring the ball back into play for North Melbourne. Drops a bit short. Blight got his hands to it. Couldn't carry on that time as it comes back to Cable under plenty of pressure. And the ball is out of bounds. The umpire set a free kick to Cable. He was grabbed, didn't have the ball. That was the indication the umpire gave. And Cable down there towards the back pocket position. Right on the members' side of the ground. 34-year-old West Australian champion sends the ball back now. Thompson got under that. Backing up well now is Hyde. Can't get clear. He's falling over all over the place. He's got a free kick. Don't ask me what that was for, but he's got it.
Grab by the
trip. Was it a trip?
Yep, grab by the ankle too, Louis.
Okay. Here we go. Hyde up there towards the forward pocket for Collingwood. Moore in front. Oh, look at Gumbleton getting up high. Down goes Moore. The ball shot back. Going after it now is Hyde. He'll have a running shot for Magro, I should say it is. Having a snapshot for goal. Back it goes towards Dunn. He's got the mark. Dunn's got it. Crackers Keenan going crooked himself that time, or the umpire. And there we see Twiggy Dunn, the man that made the draw of it last week, grabbing a mark after he juggled for some time. There it is again. Look at him juggling the ball here. There he goes. He's finally got it. Well, I reckon he held onto it long enough. Got a difficult shot. He's right on the boundary line. Only about 10 metres out. But at least it's on the right side for a right footer. Very experienced player, Twiggy Dunn. Played over 200 games. And Collingwood badly needing a goal because they trail by 29 points. He fires. He's put it through, I'd say. And that makes the difference. 23 points.
By golly, do they need that goal, Louis?
I need a couple more. I'd say.
Well, only 23 points of difference. They're still in it for the 28-minute mark of the second quarter.
There's the score, 9-12, 66 North Melbourne to Collingwood, 6-7, 43. 27 and a half minutes gone of the second quarter of the 1977 grand final replay.
North Melbourne by 23 points. Collingwood fans coming to life slightly. There's big Len Thompson about to move into picture. Still on the ball. Contesting against Keenan and also Blight. He's having 2 to beat every time. Taken by Byrne. North Melbourne back into attack towards half forward. Brightus and Max Richardson. Well done, Max Richardson. Well done, the Collingwood skipper. Plays on to hurry out. It goes towards centre wing towards Robert Hyde, who's come to life. Hyde and turn, short pass. This is a good one. Oh, it's an awkward one from Manasseh, taken by Keenan. Manasseh won't give in. Centre wing out aside. Elves, the opportunity to drive North Melbourne back into attack. Left footed by Elves. Back towards centre half forward. Thompson lurking. Then over the back, the chance of Worthington, taken by Thompson. Threads the handball to Andrew Ireland. He's off towards the centre. He can run towards the half forward line. Goes to the handball and turn towards Wearmouth. Wearmouth in turn goes towards half forward towards Barham. In trouble, Ricky Barham. Lines up from 50 metres out. In towards Twiggy Dunn. Can't grab it, this is a case. It's going to be played to Twiggy Dunn. Frank Gummelin looks in bewilderment and Ron Barassi says, what on earth for? But it's Twiggy Dunn's kick. The Magpies, who've been outplayed completely in this first half, are getting back into this grand final replay. Almost an identical spot from the last goal that Twiggy Dunn kicked. He's put it through again. That's his second, and by golly, well, he drew the game last week. Let's watch it again. Down towards Dunn it goes. The mark wasn't there. Gumbleton came in front on, and that's where the free kick was applied. It was there, you could see it. And there's the score, 49 to 66. The Magpies are back in the grand final. They trail by only 17 points. 30 minutes of play have elapsed in the second quarter.
Well, there we go. Waiting for the knockout again. Thompson at that centre bounce. Keenan and Blight coming in to crush him in the middle there. This time it's Keenan going for the big punch. Richardson in the way. He's clear. He's doing a great job, Max Richardson. The ball goes back towards Collingwood's half-forward line. Shaw at the back, going with a punch. Once again, Henshaw takes it back towards centre field. Picked up nicely by Gordon. He's clear. Hand pass back. Back towards Ireland. He can't. He's got it now. Back towards Wearmouth, and Collingwood starting to look a lot better. Free kick. Free kick to Wearmouth. Collingwood supporters really coming to life. Got to get it up there to Moore if we can. Up she goes. Oh, Twiggy Dunn nearly got it as they go now for Moore to get clear. Hand pass back. And a go for Barham. A shot. It's a goal. Oh! And they're back in business, the Magpies. That's his first goal.
Only 11 points the difference.
Only 11 points the difference. At one stage, North Melbourne were in front by 36 points, and the Magpies starting to play the football they should play, running on and running on. And now there we see that there's Dunn dropping the ball, and Moore going through. Good thinking on the part of Moore as he gets it over to Barham. Settled himself down well and put it through. And what a game this is turning out to be, the 1977 grand final replay. Only 11 points the difference at the 31-minute mark, and the siren due to go for the end of the second quarter.
Must sound very shortly, but the last 5 minutes have been invaluable for the Magpies. Back towards half forward it goes. Twiggy Dunn trying to thump it forward, but it's going to be Daryl Sutton to take the kick for North Melbourne. North Melbourne led by 36 points midway through the second quarter. Their lead has been whittled down to 11 points. Gordon. Umpire calling play on. They're all standing still. Taken by Max Richardson, the Collingwood skipper, the first one to realise it was play on. Free kick, no, not being paid. Mark will be paid. Well, the umpire, in fact, talking to the runner. And taken by Henshaw. Out to Byrne it goes. This game has really come to life. Byrne towards the centre wing. Taken by Schimmelbusch. Second grab. Siren must sound very shortly to end the second quarter. North Melbourne move deep into attack. Look at that big heap of players down there. Taken by Len Thompson. The big fella's off for a run. Handball's out to Magro. Magro high in the air towards the centre wing. Big leap from behind was by Byrne. There's the siren for half time. And the grand final replay is anybody's game. There's the score. North Melbourne 9-12, 66. lead by 11 points over Collingwood, 8-7-55. Start of the third quarter, the grand final replay. North Melbourne lead by 11 points. The Magpies steamed home towards the end of the second quarter. Can they continue? Play still in the centre. Down towards half forward it goes. Billy Picken trying to barrow his way through. Go down to Magro it goes. Wayne Richardson in turn. Very scrambly football taken by Xavier Tanner. Tanner out towards the half forward line for North Melbourne. Casson there. Robert Hyde for Collingwood. Hyde read it better. Handballs in turn. No goes for the kick instead. Back towards the centre wing at all. North Melbourne. He should have gone for the handball. Xavier Tanner does towards Cable. Cable towards the full forward line for North Melbourne. Over the back is Stephen Nick. Takes for Baker. Can't break clear. Oh, pretty lucky free kick. Push in the back. And Baker about 15 metres out from goal. Wasting no time. Thumps in towards the goal square. It's a magnificent kick by Baker. Was it touched? It was. No, it's a goal. The goal of North Melbourne, and the Roos lead by 17 points.
And a vital goal.
Let's see it again. A very vital goal. I thought I saw the goal umpire indicating it was touched. It was very close. Let's watch it again. Glenn Thompson's there. Let's watch the goal umpire. Well, it was certainly a goal, I think, as you can see from that. The goal umpire seemed to indicate it was touched. But that's all past history. It was a goal, and North Melbourne lead by 17 points.
And Thompson trying to get the ball away. He gets it out now as we see Richardson's kick smothered. And now a chance for Anderson to drive the ball back towards centre half forward. They're up in the air. Punched out. Dunn's got it. He's in trouble. Lost the ball again. As a go for Shaw. The dust flying there left and right. Shaw still battling. He's upended the ball. It'll be a bounce up at centre half forward. Now it's on Collingwood's half forward line, and they're trailing by 17 points. Punched away by Dunn, grabbed by Kink. It's up towards the full forward zone. Here's the go now for Manasseh. Can he pick it up? He missed it. He missed it. In goes Moore now. Moore's after it. But the umpire's found a free kick to Manasseh for a push in the back. Oh, golly, how lucky can you be?
Luck's a fortune.
Oh, look at Carlton going crook there. He said, what's it for? So it'll go back to 11 points. He can hardly miss this. He'll have to fall over to miss this one. If he does, he'll have to jump off the grandstand, I'll tell you that, because they'll slaughter him. North Melbourne players all surrounding the goals there on the mark, trying to put Manasseh off. Already kicked one goal and he's put it through. So we're back to where we started, 11 points the difference. More going across to Manasseh. Manasseh excited with the way he kicked that goal.
What a game he's playing too, Louis.
We'll leave that. 10-12, 72 North Melbourne, to Collingwood 9-7, 61. And we've only played 2.5 minutes of this third quarter. And the action's still there.
Let's see the free kick again.
There it is.
Well, it was over the shoulder. It was there.
Well, it was there, and there's nothing about these action replays. They certainly make out whether the umpire's right or wrong, and it looked as though he was right again this time. So it's back to the centre. Thompson against Keenan. Doing a great job, and so is Keenan battling hard. Knocked out by Ick. Back it goes towards Magro as he shoots it back, and a good mark there to Montgomery. A very safe player. Strong player for North Melbourne. A hand pass over to Carlton. He's dropped the ball. Holding the ball, and the Magpies going to attack again as we wait now for Twiggy Dunn. By golly, Twiggy Dunn's come to life since that 10-minute mark, or the last 10 minutes of the last quarter. And he drives the ball well down towards Moore. Oh, can Moore mark this? He's surrounded. There's the go now for King. He's kicked it. He's missed it. It's pushed through there. Weirmouth. Weirmouth got that. And it's only 5 points the difference.
Rene King's goal, I think, Louis. Weirmouth.
I think Weirmouth might have got it.
Well, let's see it again. I think Weirmouth decided to let it go. We can see that again of Potter.
It's a bit.
Rene King kicked it off the ground. I think you'll notice that Weirmouth almost was about to kick it and decided not to. Let's see it again. Rene Kink.
No, he's missed it, Esco.
Oh, I don't know. No, yes. Weirmouth didn't touch it, I don't reckon.
I think Weirmouth's pushed it too, hasn't he? You don't think so?
No, Rene King's goal, Louis, I'd say for sure. Difference 5 points, run away again. The Magpies trail by only 5 points. Chance in the centre for Anderson, can't break clear. Magro in turn. The Magpies are firing now. It goes towards Henshaw. Towards the centre wing taken by Byrne. He spilled it. Byrne recovers pretty well. Hamble in turn puts Henshaw under pressure, but he's capable of it. Back towards the half-forward line for North Melbourne. Gordon sets himself. Courageous mark, Wayne Gordon. Well, Gordon was criticised last week against Elves, But it's been a pretty even Stephen battle this afternoon. Gordon back towards Twiggy, down in front. Thumped down, taken by Montgomery. Back towards the half-forward line for North Melbourne. Gordon's there again. It's going to be a free, no free kick played. Out to Wearmouth. Wearmouth could have handballed to Thompson. Decides to go for a run. He loves a dash, this little fellow. Boots down towards full forward. Moore setting himself. Keenan's there. Over the back to chance for Gumbleton. Heaps of pressure. Handball out towards the half-back line. Chased over Barham. Barham snapshot high in the air. And it's out of bounds on the full. So the pressure dies down for about 20 seconds. North Melbourne lead by only 5 points.
Ball back into play now as it goes out towards that half-back line for North Melbourne. And a good mark to Keenan. Oh, golly, this has turned out to be a real crackerjack game as the ball goes out there towards Bridus and Max Richardson. Ah, beautiful mark to Bridus. A lovely mark. There's Bridus.
No, it's free kick to Max Richardson, Louis.
No, I don't think so. What's going to happen?
It is.
Well, golly, he must have given him one there before he went for the mark. And the North Melbourne crowd are not too happy about that. And Bridus to give the ball back to Richardson. A chance now to send them.
Let's see it again.
Well, he's got his eye on the ball. I don't know whether that was a free kick or not. The ball back there again towards Collingwood's half-forward line. And the ball is out of bounds. Out of bounds. This game is action-packed. Action-packed as the ball is on that half-forward line for Collingwood. The pressure on the North Melbourne defence. Keenan and Dunn to go for the knockout. It's Dunn getting the ball out. Pushed away by Cowton. Going after it now was Magro and also is Byrne there in front. He gets the run of the ball. Drives it down towards there. Hyde comes in. Is a go now for Croswell. A hand pass back. Intercepted here beautifully by Byrne. A lovely spin out the pack. He's gone for a pass. And it's a good mark to Bridus right on the boundary line. They're about 10 metres in. There's Arnold Bridus. A chance to score a goal. He's only about 30 metres out.
10-12 plays 10-7.
Waiting on Bridus. Waiting on Bridus to come back for this kick or fire for the goals. The right side for a right footer. What can he do with it? He's fired. And he's put it through for a goal. So it's 11 points the difference. And that's his third goal. North Melbourne are now 11 goals, 12. 78 points. To Collingwood, 10-7, 67. 7.5 minutes gone of this third quarter, this vital third quarter. I would say the side that gets a break here will just about win the 1977 grand final. But at the moment, neither side can get away from each other.
That's right, Louis. Every challenge from one side is answered immediately by the other. Two magnificent teams, Collingwood and North Melbourne. Back to the centre, Thompson against Keenan. Keenan's tapped down, Blight, if you're quick enough, taken by Gumbleton. He's been moved from full back too, back towards Schimmelbusch. Can't quite collect the ball. Half forward line almost for North Melbourne. Very scrambly football, free kick to Billy Picken. And the Magpies to answer North Melbourne's challenge. Back towards the half forward line it goes. Bad kick though by Picken-Ells. They're under plenty of pressure. Well done, Manasseh. Out it goes to Wearmouth. Wearmouth down towards full forward. Moore sets himself. Renee King, if he's quick enough, taken by Sutton. Sutton, beautiful balk. Boots towards the centre wing on the outer side. Plenty of Collingwood players out there. Free kick to North Melbourne though. Taken by Arnold Bridus. Bridus looking pretty dangerous too in this third quarter. North Melbourne lead by 11 points. Towards half forward, Byrne in front. Almost the centre wing, Schimmelbusch and Peter will get the free kick. North Melbourne coming back now at Collingwood's challenge. Schimmelbusch to boot them in towards the goal square. That's where it's headed. Baker sets himself. Worthington there for Collingwood. Taken by Hyde, can't break clear. Off the ground by Stephen Nick and a boundary throw in. North Melbourne into attack at the 9-minute mark of the third quarter. They lead by 11 points.
Out of bounds, about 10 metres around from the North Melbourne goal. There's Croswell and Thompson. Back it goes here now. Going after his Bridus, playing a great game in this quarter. On the boundary line is Wayne Richardson, but can't get it clear, and there'll be a ball up. It didn't even go out that time. By golly, the pressure on both these sides. I'd hate to be out there. Up it goes now. Not a good bounce. Knocked out by Ireland. Back to Bridus again. He's in everything at the moment. Down goes Richardson. Picked up by Blight. A snapshot for goal. Baker at the back. He's got the sit. Punched away by Worthington. Played it safe that time and put it through for a point. So it's a point that if there's Wayne Richardson, the Collingwood skipper, out like a light down there on the boundary line. No, it might be Wayne Richardson. Let's see what it is. We'll pick it up in a moment.
Max.
That's Max. Ball back into play again. Back towards centre half. Back it goes. There's a go now for Magro to get clear. Oh, he actually lost that one. Picked up by Schimmelbusch. He can't get clear. Bit of scrambly play going on here as they're trying to get clear, and the umpire's found a free kick, and it'll go to Schimmelbusch again. Not wasting any time. He quickly wants to get the ball there. Keep the ball flying. Max Richardson front. Couldn't hold the mark. Croswell going in hard. And there we see Perry getting the ball over, driven away by Wainwright, but a free kick will go to Perry. A little short of the centre-half back position. The difference now 12 points, and we've played over 10 minutes of this third quarter of the 1977 Grand Final. And neither side can get that big enough break in this third quarter because they must be both dog-tired.
Well, what a magnificent Grand Final replay. Perry back towards the centre, Twiggy down in front. Can't collect it though, taken and turned by Gumbleton, couldn't get an effective boot. Cowton and turned to Blight. Well done, Blight, looks for the handball, goes to run towards the centre wing. North Melbourne looking dangerous now. Back towards half forward to Bridus. Spilled a centre. Plays allowed to go on, out it goes towards Wayne Gordon. Well shepherded by Robert Hyde. Gordon's off for a run towards the half back line. Hamilton turned to Max Richardson. Centre wing, plays allowed to go on, looks for the handball. He'll go for the handball eventually. No, get a free kick instead, I think. No, he's going to be penalised. Elves wasting no time out towards Casson. There's no time for thinking here at the moment. Casson turned towards half forward to Bridus. Bridus turned towards full forward towards Stephen Hick. Hick will line up, bangs in towards goal. And he's put it through. Magnificent stop shot by Stephen Hick. And North Melbourne are back with a 17-point lead at the 12-minute mark of the third quarter. 85 to 67, rather an 18-point lead. 85 to 67. Let's see it again. It all stemmed from a free kick against Max Richardson towards Casson. Handball to Bridus and turned towards Stephen Hick, and watch this snapshot. Magnificent one. North Melbourne lead by 3 goals. 18 points at the 12.5-minute mark of the third quarter.
Back it comes towards the centre now. There's Montgomery playing strong football. Gets it out for North Melbourne. Going after the ball. A hand pass coming over now. Over towards Byrne, but he's up ended that to put off balance. The ball back to Bridus, who's been a real star this quarter for North Melbourne. Back it goes. Up gets Croswell. Couldn't hold the mark. The ball pushed out by Perry. That's real defensive football. Grabbed by Byrne again. Bridus once again. Fires for the goals. Right across the face of goals. And it'll be just about out of bounds. A throw in from that forward pocket position. About 20 metres around from the North Melbourne goal. Oh, well, they're going well now, both sides. Are putting up a pretty good show. What is it? 3 goals the difference. There's the go now as the ball comes out. Looking for Baker that time. Croswell, I should say, and the ball is finally forced through by Perry. Golly, I'd hate to be defenders on either side today because one mistake and you're gone. Off goes your head and on goes a cabbage. There's the score. 86 plays 67. And we've played 12.5 minutes. There's a bit of a go now for Worthington. Put the ball to his boot and got a longer kick out towards that wing position. In comes Gordon. Gets the ball over to Dunn. Hand pass back to Manasseh. Back to Gordon again. It bounces right for him. And now the Magpies. He better kick it in a hurry. He fires for the goals. And what's the result? Put it through. What a magnificent goal. That's his first. And he showed plenty of dash. Good play by Gordon. Coming back there towards his position on the wing. And watch this play again. There's Twiggy Dunn. Gets it over to Manasseh. Manasseh back over to Gordon. And it bounces right for Gordon. Look at the bounce. A perfect bounce for the big winger. And he shows plenty of dash. And he fires and he's put it through. And we see the scoreboard. Collingwood 11-7. 73 to North Melbourne 12-14, 86. Approaching the 14-minute mark of this third quarter of the 1977 Grand Final. Coming to you live through Channel 7.
And still anybody's flag for 1977. The Magpies back towards Twiggy Dunn. Well, appealing for his Frank Gumbleton won't be paid. Out towards the centre wing, outer side of the ground. It's really fast and furious now. Xavier Tanner for North Melbourne off the ground. Out towards Casson it goes. Tanner now shepherds for Casson, but the boundary line beats him. And a boundary throw-in. Centre wing on the outer side. The 1977 Grand Final replay. And we could be back here again next week. Only 13 points the difference. North Melbourne lead. The Magpies coming back all the time. Out to Bridus, towards a Cable. Cable and turn towards half forward. In front is Billy Pickin. Can't mark the ball, get a free kick. No, he won't. Taken by Stephen Hick. Hick back towards full forward it goes. Baker sets himself. He's got it. No, it's being played Collingwood's way. It's being played to Kevin Worthington. The Magpies supporters heave a sigh of relief. Worthington from the defensive line, back towards the centre. Thompson sets himself. Over the back, Twiggy Dunn. Couldn't quite get the handball to Magro. Back towards the half-forward line for North Melbourne. Blight let it go towards Stephen Nick. He can't break clear though. They're all diving in on top of the ball. It's going to be a ball up. Half-forward line for North Melbourne. The scoreboard showing 86-73. North by 13 points at the 16-minute mark of the third quarter.
There's the bounce, the free kick to Thompson against Malcolm Blight. Thompson to take the free kick at centre half forward.
What a game he's playing too. Louise rucked all day.
Here we go now, waiting for Thompson to get that ball down towards Collingwood's forward line. Back towards centre field it goes. Rene King in front, just about got the mark. He's paid it. Hasn't been a great play today for Collingwood. Drives the ball down towards that over the centre half forward position. Good mark to Carlton. Hand pass over to Montgomery. Always around there. Back towards Shimmerbush. He's got plenty of time. Gets it back to Carlton again. They work pretty well to get that North Melbourne defence. He's driven out looking for Tanner, but Tanner couldn't save it in time when the ball is out of bounds. There'll be a throw in from that centre wing position. And there's only 13 points the difference at the 15-minute mark in favour of North Melbourne. Bryder said, oh, there's nearly a free kick to Bryder, but the umpire said no. Little Shaw going after it. But there we see right on his tail is Casson, and he's upended. He'll get a free kick. Little Shaw doesn't waste any time. He's getting Collingwood rolling as the ball goes down there. Looking for more. Dents comes in. There's the ball driven away by Anderson. The ball is out of bounds. That's only about 45 metres around from the Collingwood goal. The pressure now on the North Melbourne defence, and David Dents has got the job of minding more, and he's a darn good fullback too. Ball pushed down. There we see Carlton trying to get it out. He's struggling, showing plenty of strength, and he's got a lot of that too as little Wearmouth goes in to get it out. And coming after it now is the Barham, who drives the ball up there looking for Kink, but it's off target and out of bounds, and a penalty free kick will go there to Sutton down there in the back pocket for North Melbourne. Still 13 points the difference, approaching the 17-minute mark of this third quarter in the grand final replay, and we wait now for Sutton to get the ball out of the danger zone for North Melbourne if he possibly can. Ball driven out now. Ball setting themselves. Ball comes back to Tanner. Hooks the ball back wide. Going after it is Richardson and Briders. It bounces right for Briders. Down goes Richardson. He pulls Briders down. Hick's got it now, a chance. Hick goes for a little pass to Briders. He's got on the run. He's going to run for an open goal. He'll have a hand pass over to Cable. There he is, firing for the goals. Cable looking there, but there's two Collingwood players, and Perry takes an easy mark right in the goal square.
18 minutes approaching in the third quarter of the grand final replay. Perry, a 15-metre penalty against the North Melbourne player Brent Croswell. 86-73. North Melbourne by 13 points. Perry out towards half-back line, looking for big fellow Thompson, can't mark it. Chance now for Barham, off the ground it goes towards the centre wing, Twiggy Dunn. Also Schulbush first there. Centre wing out of side, well done Magro. Hamilton turn goes back towards Barham, can he collect it? Cleverly done across to Manasseh. Manasseh long handball to Wearmouth. Magpie's dangerous. Wearmouth can thumb it in towards full forward. Short pass by Wearmouth to Billy to Rene King. And King will shoot for goal. But he's on his wrong foot. He's only about 25 metres out. A natural right footer, Rene King. Goes for the short pass. It won't come off. Over the back it goes. Montgomery can't quite break clear. Out towards the half-back line. Chance now for Barham again. Can't collect the ball. Now he does. Left foot stuck by Barham in towards Moore. Down to ground. Burn the chance for North Melbourne to clear. Back towards half-back it goes. Ray Shaw, your chance. Couldn't quite reach it. Chance for Blight. Blight breaks clear across. It goes to Casson. Casson in turn to Elves. Elves will fuck North Melbourne deep into attack towards a beautiful pass to Briders. And Briders is about 55 metres out. Just not quite within scoring distance. Down towards full forward. Worthington, they all sit themselves. Chance for Stephen Nick. Left foot stuck by Stephen Nick. Hit the post. Hit the post. So at the 19-minute mark of the third quarter, North Melbourne lead by 14 points. 87-73.
Waiting for the ball to come back into play. By golly, the pressures here is fantastic as it goes out now to Mark to Manasseh. Oh, nearly played on, but now he's right. He's got his balance. Hand pass over to Hyde on his own. He'll drive the ball well over the half-forward line looking for Wearmouth, and he's got the mark. Collingwood starting to look a bit dangerous as the ball goes right up towards their full forward zone. Moore coming out. Couldn't hold the mark. Down she comes to Shaw. Little fella's going to have a pot shot for the goal. Rene King and Sutton battling for it. Pushed away. There's Montgomery. He's been a darn good player for North too. and he's put the ball out of bounds, I'd say, on the full. A bit of bad luck because he was put off balance that time, and Moore to take the free kick, but he's a fair distance out from goal. Would be round about... no, it's Gordon to take the free kick. Moore was going for the position there, but Gordon's got the free kick about 55 metres out. Lands in the goal square. Punched away by Keenan, pushed away that time by Cowton over to Cable. A beautiful hand pass over to Henshaw. That's hand pass to perfection as the ball goes back now, and a lovely pass to Brightus, who's turned out to be real trumps this quarter. Brightus, number 6, he's killed them down there. Ball pushed away again. Going after Zick, always dangerous. A pass to Baker on his own. He's over. Oh, golly, but there's Casson backing up well. What's he going to do with it? He doesn't know. He's back towards Blythe. He snaps it up out of bounds. Oh, they've had a chances galore. Now it's a point. I thought he hooked it out of bounds. Oh, look at his boot. He doesn't know what to do with it. He could have easily snapped that. So it's 15 points the difference. Let's have a look at this. Look at Baker falling over. Lucky for him, Casson was there. Gives it back now to Blythe. Oh, golly. And it's 20 at the 20-minute mark. We see there's the score on the board, and North Melbourne leading by 15 points. Wait for the ball to come back into play.
88 plays 73. Worthington back towards Keenan and Thompson. Gordon over the back, neither over to Mark. Keenan can't break clear. Chance and turn for Byrne across towards Cable. Little fella's off, snaps for goal, and he's put it. It's hit the post, was 1 point. Worthington, in fact, linked at the post, but it was offline. So North Melbourne now lead 89 to 73. They lead by 16 points. 22 minutes approaching in the third quarter. Still anybody's game. Worthington going straight down the centre, looking for Twiggy Dunn. Over the back was Henshaw. Well backed up by Gumbledon. Back towards half forward for North Melbourne again. Brighter setting himself. Oops, there's a free kick Collingwood's way for sure. Robert Hyde. He's really put himself in on this third quarter. Hyde out towards the centre wing. Magro, danger here for North Melbourne. Magro will play on towards the half-forward line. Looking out there for Manasseh. Flies from behind. Rene King's there for Collingwood too. Also there's Sutton for North Melbourne. Well done, Sutton. Now it goes to Cowton. Cowton from the half-back line will leave the pressure back towards the centre wing. Awkward bounce to Xavier Tanner. Barham's there for Collingwood. Well done, Tanner. Centre wing. Plenty of time to steady down now. Boot towards the half-forward line for North Melbourne. Thompson lurking there for the Magpies. Beautifully roved off the pack by Byrne. Running into an open goal. Steadies. Bangs for goal. He's put it through. He's put it through. And North Melbourne again looking $1 million. Byrne's first. And at the 23-minute mark of the third quarter, North Melbourne moved to 13-17-95. They're back with a 22-point lead. The Magpies 11-7, 73, but there's a long, long way to go in this grand final replay.
23 minutes gone of this third quarter, and back to the centre now. Pete Thompson hasn't been off the ball all day. Well, I don't think Crackers Keenan's been off either. There we see the ball up there for the bounce. Knocked out by Thompson, but once again, Blythe takes it away. North Melbourne getting a lot of confidence now. Hyde couldn't hold the mark. Going after us, Croswell. Intercepted that time by Worthington. Over to Perry. Perry's clear. Drives the ball out towards the wing position. There's a go for Cowton. He's got the mark. Bit too big. Oh, 15-metre penalty against Wearmouth. Got one in the face to go on with too. Waiting on the kick by Cowton. He's on the half-forward line. Drives it up towards the full-forward zone. Collingwood defenders go for Croswell. He's just about... No, it's through, is it? Yes, it's a goal. Oh, this is looking bad for Collingwood now. That's his second goal. Approaching the 24-minute mark, and we see the score. North Melbourne 14-17, 101. To Collingwood 11-7, 73. 28 points the difference. And we did say at the start, there's the kick again. Watch it come down to Croswell, a very experienced player. Scouting out while they're all flying for the ball and let fly. Even though he grubbed it along the ground, it still made the distance and got through. And they're all happy about it. 24 minutes gone, and North Melbourne going to attack again. Down towards their half-forward line as they go now for Casson. Trying to get it over to Baker. Baker taps it out. And going after it now is for Collingwood is Manasseh. Certainly out of that, must having a run on the ball as it goes out to Robert Hyde. The pressure really on the Magpies. Robert Hyde running around towards that half-forward line. Hand pass back to Max Richardson. He's in trouble, but he's clear. Quickly plays on a short pass, but it's a bad... No, it's okay. Wearmouth's got it okay. Wearmouth clear. There's a dangerous hand pass coming out to Anderson. Will it bounce all right for him? He's got it now. Oh, they're going to grab him here for sure. Alves has got him and put him off balance and taken the ball away. And a pass, and a good pass to Wick. Oh, that's football personified as we see the tackling of North Melbourne and a beautiful pass. Another pass to Baker. Now it's Bridus it is. And he's got the mark there about no more than about 40 metres out from goal. On a bit of an angle, about a 45-degree one. You can see that in the picture there now. He's already kicked 3 goals, Bridus. It's been a big danger this quarter. Bobbed up everywhere. The shot. He's put it through. Oh, that's made a heck of a difference now. That's put a dent in the Collingwood morale, I'd say, for sure. So we see the score. North Melbourne 15-17, 107 at Collingwood 11-7, 73. And, well, it doesn't look too good a difference of, what, 34 points. And we can see all the North Melbourne supporters around us here now. And believe you me, we've got a few of them working with Channel 7, and they're all smiling their heads off.
Well, there's Coach Ron Barassi. North Melbourne with a 34-point lead. Of course, in the second quarter, they led by 36 points, and the Magpies whittled that down to a lead of 11 points at half-time. But now North back with a lead of nearly 6 goals. Can the Magpies come back? North are steaming home. Manasseh's been moved to the half-back line. Fumble. North playing at will. Chance for Alves. Alves will boot in towards full forward. Baker sets himself. Thumped away with the Collingwood defence through for 1 point. So the difference now is 35 points. As we check the score, 108-73. Difference 35 points. Almost back to that 6-goal lead that North Melbourne had at the 16-minute mark or thereabouts in the second quarter. 27 minutes approaching in this third quarter. North Melbourne looking pretty good for the flag for 77, but there's a long way to go. Thompson in front. Mark's going to be paid belatedly. Pretty late whistle. And then Thompson looking pretty tired too. He hasn't been off the ball all day.
I don't think he's Robinson Crusoe. There's plenty of players tired, and I think mainly Collingwood players too, incident. The way they're starting to run now, they're looking a little bit weary, and North taking full advantage of this and going on with the game properly.
Thompson in turn towards the centre wing, Members side. Diving mark to Billy Picken, who I think is now playing at centre half forward. Tommy Havey putting a few changes as well. He would have to. Back towards the half forward line for Collingwood. I think over the back, can't grab it. On the ground, the chance for Henshaw. Can he break clear? Handball goes to Blight. Blight from the half-back line towards the centre wing, taken by Wearmouth. Chance for the Magpies now. Wearmouth streaming goalwards. Short pass to Beauty. And Anderson will line for goal from only about 25 metres out. Well, can the Magpies come back? They did in the second quarter. In the last 5 or 6 minutes of the second quarter, they kicked about 3 quick goals. And that's what they badly need right now. Anderson lining up, not too reliable from a standing start. A beautiful kick on the run, but he's put this one through, I think. Yes, the game's not over, that's for sure. Collingwood moved to 12-7. A total of 83 points, 79 points. North Melbourne 15-18, 108. So the leeway in favour of North Melbourne is, as you can see, 29 points.
And we're at the 28.5-minute mark of this last quarter, and believe you me, the Magpies need a couple of quick goals before they sound the three-quarter time siren, because North Melbourne will go in that last quarter with a 29-point lead and feeling very, very happy, because they've certainly played great football to the latter stage of this quarter. Running away from the Magpies. Thompson in that ruck against North Melbourne's Keenan. Look at Keenan crouched down there to come in with Thompson. Knocked out here, comes back in out towards Casson going after it. Blight beats him to it. Took a high jump that time and got the ball back towards that half-forward line. There's Hick showing plenty of spirit too as he burns Shepherd's off. Hick with a hand pass over to Alves. A good pass again, and there's Tanner. He's been a mighty dangerous player too today, Tanner, for North Melbourne. Big, tall centre player, 15-metre penalty, and this has given him a real chance to score here now. He'd only be about 45 metres out. I'd say 45 metres out on a very slight angle. Wearmouth, the long-haired Collingwood rover on the mark. Going to pick up a bit of grass and let fly. I don't think it'll make any difference. There's Tanner coming in for the kick. Oh, what's happened? 1 point. So we see North Melbourne go to 15-19. 109 points. To Collingwood 12-7, 79. 29.5 minutes gone of this third quarter of the 1977 Grand Final replay, which is coming to you live through the Channel 7 at Melbourne. right throughout Australia. We certainly hope you're enjoying the game as much as we are, because it's a great game and the crowd here, over 100,000, are really excited. There's Keenan, couldn't hold the mark, taken away by Gordon, showing plenty of strength. Oh, he's fumbled the ball, he's lost it. Oh, golly, as they go now for the ball to be picked up by Wayne Richardson, driven down towards the half-forward line. But a good mark taken there by Sutton. Certainly not Rene Kingston today, as Sutton takes that mark a little short of the half-back line. Bucket goes to Casson. North Melbourne's players are all coming to it now. He's been a pretty quiet player, but he's getting a few kicks this quarter as the ball goes back again. And a mark once again there to Stan Owls. Oh, there's Magro and Owls having a bit of a dust-up.
Oh, shaping up.
Oh.
TV ringside all over again.
There's a bit of West Australian spirit shown there, I'd say, by Magro.
Well, the Magpies need something to lift their game.
They need something, I'd say, but there's Thompson and Casson having a bit of a dip now.
Well, then Thompson and Peter Keenan having a few hearty exchanges.
Waiting now for Stan Owls to take that free kick, and a 15-metre penalty against the Collingwood team. Well, these things happen when you get a bit behind, you get a bit frustrated, and tempers are frayed, and I think the umpires realise this in this very important match, as the ball is delivered up now towards that forward pocket position, punched away by the defence, pushed away again by Cable. Ball driven back that time by Hyde, and as they go now for Tanner. I'd say that Tanner and Brightus have been real stars this quarter without any shadow of doubt for North Melbourne. They've got them going all the time. Up she goes towards the full forward zone. And Baker's punched away from Baker. Bucket comes to Wick, and he looks dangerous. He tries to snap for goal. But there's Arnold Brightus going for it. And the ball is finally pushed out towards that boundary line, and it's out of bounds. Out of bounds about 40 metres around from the North Melbourne goal. And there at the moment, 109 points to Collingwood, 79 points.
North Melbourne leading by exactly 5 goals. Very close to three-quarter time. In fact, the siren will sound any moment as Wearmouth tries to break clear from the half-back line. There it is. I think there's no... still going on. Well, Barry Cable and Ray Shaw having a little to do. That's unreal. Barry Cable and Ray Shaw, they're the two players you can see. Their play still going on, by the way. It's on the centre wing. Taken by Rene Kink. We'll forget that fight because that's still going on behind the play. Rene Kink back towards the half-forward line for the Collingwood side. It's all North Melbourne, taken by Henshaw. Henshaw wasting no time. Goes a long handball towards the centre for Xavier Tanner. It's about kick number 8 coming up in this quarter for Tanner. Short pass, it's a beautiful 1-2 to Byrne. Byrne to boot North Melbourne deep in towards their goal square. Goes for the short pass instead, and it's an atrocious one. Very close to the boundary line. There's the siren for three-quarter time. And at three-quarter time, North Melbourne seemingly, one would think, may have the flag. 1977 grand final replay. North Melbourne leading by 5 goals. Thompson's tapped down in the centre. Collingwood badly need a goal early in this final quarter to have any hope. Cable, well done. Hamilton turned towards the centre wings, beautifully done to Schimmelbusch. In turn it goes towards Casson. Cleverly done over the back. Max Richardson can hardly lift his legs. Taken by Arnold Brightus. North Melbourne dangerous again. Back it goes towards Xavier Tanner. To Schimmelbusch. 20 metres out. 15 metres out. Bangs the goal. And that could be the sealer. That could be the sealer in the grand final of 77. Magnificent handball by North Melbourne. That's been their pattern for many years under coach Ron Barassi. And North Melbourne now lead by 6 goals. The first 20 seconds of play. There's the scoreboard. North Melbourne 115. The Magpies 79.
Well, you can't do much. There's that passage of play again. Arnold Brightus once again. Over to Tanner. And back it goes to Schimmels. Got a ton of time to go for the goals. And he's put it through without any doubt. And of course, that's a great way to start that last quarter off. Only about 20 or 30 seconds gone. They've got a goal on the board, and they lead by 36 points. Looking good, North Melbourne. And I think Peter mentioned about Max Richardson running for the ball. There's someone getting ready to come on the ground. It's Betts. Ready to come on. Why Max Richardson didn't look too healthy as he ran after the ball. Picked up again by Byrne. Out it goes to Schimmelbusch. Going after his Manasseh. The hand pass coming back to Casson. He's grabbed by Hyde. Hyde battling hard with Casson. He pushes the ball back to Brightus again, the danger player. He's out again. He can't pick it up. The dust flying. How he's going. He's showing strength. And the umpire said dropping the ball against. The free kick to go to Bond. Bond on the ground replacing Anderson of Collingwood. Betts getting ready to come out. Another change will come up in a moment for the Magpies. Got to get a bit of fresh blood out there as Dunn tries to take the mark. In goes Gordon. He's clear. He's going for a long run. He's got plenty of time. He's got more distance to go. A hand pass to now. He's going to have a shot for the goal. And what's he done with it? He's put it through. So it's only 30 points the difference. And that's his second goal. The Magpies could still come back. You never know your luck in a big city. There's Barassi in the background there with his entourage of advisors with him, and he's sitting there pointing out. But it's still 30 points the difference. North Melbourne still sitting in the box seat. 16-19. 115 to Collingwood. 13-7. 85.
Right, approaching the 3-minute mark of the final quarter. North back with that lead of only 5 goals. I say only 5 goals because there's plenty of time left. The grand final replay of 1977. Umpires Ian Robinson and John Sutcliffe, what a job they've done too. Haven't put a foot wrong. Underway, Thompson against Keenan. Keenan thumps it forward. Chance for Max Richardson. Hurried kick's not very effective. Back he dives the ball but can't break clear. Luckily it comes back to the Collingwood skipper. Magpies down towards half forward. Montgomery in front. Half forward line for Collingwood. Rene King's brushed aside, taken by Montgomery. What a game he's played too. Back towards the centre wing, Manasseh. Awkward bounce, in trouble Manasseh. Breaks clear, big burly Manasseh. Back towards the half forward line for the Collingwood side. In front was Billy Picken, couldn't grab it. Handball by Collingwood's indiscriminate, taken by Henshaw. Back to Cable. Cable and turn back towards Sutton. Sutton a short pass of beauty towards Ells. Ells plays on the hurry and is put out of bounds in the full. The Magpies to move into attack. They trail by 5 goals. 3 minutes of play in the final quarter. Manasseh to take the free kick, wasting no time. He's off for a run. Gained about 15 metres through that. Bangs it down towards Peter Moore. Couldn't grab it at the second attempt though. David Dent trying to burst clear, can't do so. And
free kick
going to be a free kick to Moore.
Holding the ball against Dent.
Well, Moore is within scoring distance. But by golly, it's a very, very difficult shot indeed. But he's lining up. Peter Moore has 2. Magpies trail by 30 points. 4 minutes of play now in the final quarter. Moore shoots for goal. Oh, it's a magnificent attempt. It's a goal. What a magnificent goal. And it's an entirely different ball game. 24 points the difference. And believe you me, the Magpies are not out of it as yet.
Well, Collingwood 14-7-91 to North Melbourne 16-19, 115, 24 minutes, 24 points the difference, and we're just over the 4-minute mark. Still plenty of time for the Magpies.
Nettlefield warming up too, Louis.
If they're good enough, and if they're not too tired. Back to the centre bounce. It's coming back there towards Bond. He's going to try and he's spun out the pack. Okay, the little fellow, he's fresh, he's clear. Oh, he's lost it. As they go now. It's only 18 points the difference, and the Magpies are going to run on now at the 5-minute mark. Oh, what a game this has turned out to be. I couldn't stand it. It's going to be another draw with all that. There's the play again. Look at that shot by Ireland. Oh, golly, you'd have written them off. You'd have said no hope. It's made it back to 18 points. 16-19, 115 North Melbourne to Collingwood 15-17, 97. And this will give any commentator a heart attack, I'd say.
That's right. Well, only 5 minutes of play have elapsed in the final quarter. Difference only 3 goals. The Magpies are right back in the fight for the flag. Lovely effort taken by Wayne Richardson. Down the full forward it goes Moore. He might get a free kick. No play's allowed to go. No, he's going to get one. He's got one. Well, the difference now will be 2 goals, I'd say. David Dents can't believe it, but Moore is directly in front. 15 metres out. Lining up for goal number 4, which will make the difference. And you can't believe it. Will make the difference only 2 goals.
He's got to
trailed by 6 goals.
He's got to get it.
3 minutes ago. Look at Barassi. Moore lining up. Drop punts. 1 point. Difference is 17 points.
Oh, golly, he's not too happy about that. A shocking miss. And there's Hafey and Ron Richards sitting there. Look at Hafey with his head down. By God, that'll turn your stomach. I'm not kidding. Moore's telling the runner to get away. That's Tommy Hafey's brother.
Well, don't blame him too.
It's too late now because the damage is done. The kid can't do much about it. As we wait now for Dents to bring the ball back into play. 17 points the difference. Dunn got the city of it, got onto the ball. Here it comes back now towards Tanner. And he's been a great player. Look at him striking away again. Better to send North Melbourne to attack as he drives the ball over the half-forward line. Players set themselves. Punched away by Moore. There's a go now. Has a go now for Bridus, who is going for the ball. He's fired. What's he done with it? He's put it through for 1 point, has he, or what? Yes, it's 3 goals the difference, still 18 points. And we've only played 7.5 minutes of this last quarter of the 1977 Grand Final.
Middle fold about to come on for North Melbourne too, Louis.
Getting ready. We're waiting now. The umpire going out there to cast, and that's ex-North Melbourne champion Laurie Dyer.
No, Elves is off. Elves is off.
Elves off the ground. The player that was the best player on the ground last week is coming off the ground for North Melbourne. Waiting for the ball to come back, and the play it's lost in the crowd. Stan Helps coming off the ground. He's side in front by 18 points, approaching the 8-minute mark. And of course we wait now for the ball to come back into play. If Collingwood are good enough, they can win it. And if North Melbourne are strong enough and good enough, they can hang on. But you'd have written the Magpies off about 5 minutes ago, and they trail by 30 points. The ball back towards centre field again. Up gets Blight, punched away that time by Keenan. Has a go for Bridus again. He can't pick, he's got it now. He's grabbed this time by Perry, but a shocking kick. They're going after his Barham, streaking away this time from Shimmerbush. Driving around to Dunn and Gumbledon. It's bounced right for Dunn, a hand pass over to Little Bond. He's revitalised the Collingwood side, and he's shooting around that half-forward line. It's clear now. He's going to drive the ball up to the full forward zone, looking for more. He's got his hands to his mark. He's on the boundary line. Oh, this is going to be a very difficult shot. There's one thing in his favour. There's Barassi still looking, and Hafey. Look at those two coaches. They must be going through sheer torture at the moment as we wait now for more to fire for the goals. Right on the boundary line. He's a right footer. That's the only thing in his favour. We'll know by the crowd if he's kicked the goal or not. He's running around. What's he done? 1 point. So it's a goal. It's a goal. Oh, the umpire was late, but it's a goal. Moore's made amends, and it's only 12 points the difference, and the Magpies at the 8.5-minute mark are right back in the game again. Look at the Collingwood supporters. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to barrack, cry or laugh.
Well, approaching the 10-minute mark of the final quarter, the 1977 Grand Final replay, and there's the score. Only 12 points the difference. So, it's anybody's game. The flag for 1977 is up for grabs. It'll be Collingwood on North Melbourne. Thompson pumps it forward, taken by Cable. Back towards the half-forward line for North Melbourne. Nash on hands and knees, can't grab it though, taken by Blight. North Melbourne moved back into attack by Blight. Beautiful pass directed out towards half-forward to Stephen Eck. Can he keep it in play? Yes, it is. He's lost it. No, it's out of bounds apparently. So a boundary throw in. Half-forward line for North Melbourne. They lead by 12 points. They're led by 6 goals at the 1-minute mark of this final quarter. Difference to only 2, taken by Blight. Blighton turned to Cable. Cable lines up, bangs for goal, and he's put it through. North Melbourne back with a 3-goal lead. 10 minutes of play, but that's the final quarter. Cable second, and North Melbourne again by 18 points. But there's a long way to go. There's at least 20 minutes. Let's watch it again. Blight dummying, handball to Cable, and the little fellow doesn't miss too many of those. So North Melbourne by 18 points. 11 minutes of play approaching the final quarter.
Well, he certainly steadied himself that time to make a certainty of it, Cable. Back to the centre again. We got Baker in the ruck against Thompson. Thompson gets it up, but it's a high one. Punched away by Tanner, doing a great job at centre field. Grabbed here by Gordon, but he fumbles the ball. Here's the go now for Islands. The ball goes back there towards Netterfold. He's got the mark. And this fella came on last week and revitalised North Melbourne too. He drives the ball back towards centre half forward. Ball pushed away, grabbed by Gordon of Collingwood. Going for a long hand pass. It's a beautiful one to Shaw. And there's a chance for Shaw to run a bit as he drives the ball up there towards the full forward zone. Out comes Moore. He's got the mark. Golly, is this bloke a danger? Look at Barassi getting off the seat. So would everybody else that doesn't barrack for Collingwood. He's kicked 4 and going for his 5th. This will make it 12 points the difference if he gets this goal. At the 11.5-minute mark of this last quarter. We certainly hope that you people interstate are enjoying this atmosphere because it is tremendous. It's electrifying as he fires for the goals. And he's put it through. And it's only 12 points the difference. The Magpies not giving up. And North Melbourne, can they hang on? As Moore claps himself because he's that elated about kicking that goal. You wouldn't have given the Magpies a chance, would you?
Well, I don't know, Louis. As we mentioned at 3/4 time, the same situation was in vogue in the first grand final last week. when the Magpies led by 27 points at three-quarter time. There's the scoreboard, 122, plays 110, and Brent Croswell is being shifted down onto Moore. That's the move Barassi made last week, and he's making it again.
He's going to play one shot on the forward line, I'll tell you that now.
Well, plays on the way again, taken by Thompson. Handball goes towards Shaw. Shaw breaks clear towards the half-forward line. Rene King. Good bounce for King if he can get it. Tries to tap it over to Wearmouth to Dunn. Goes to David Dent. He's tackled, lose it. Chance for Moore. Plays it out to go on. Moore and turn back to Rene. Kick up to Hurry. And his kick is out of bounds in the full. Difference still 12 points. Frank Gumbleton to relieve the pressure of North Melbourne, which he does with a handball. Oh, Count, you muffed it. The boundary throw in. The Magpies still in attack. We've been playing in the final quarter for 12 minutes, approaching the 13-minute mark. Plenty of time left. It's going to be Twiggy Dunn contesting. Another boundary throw in. It's about 40 metres around from Collingwood's goal, and they trail by only 12 points.
Waiting for the ball to come back into play again. It'll be Twiggy Dunn and Gumbleton. Ball comes down here again now. Chance for King to get out. He's grabbed, but he's cleared. Umpire still on the ball. And a free kick to go to Gumbleton out there at half back. Both sides must be dead tired. Out on their feet as the ball is hand passed out wide to Byrne. He's always out there on his own. A good loose man player. Takes the ball around the wing position down towards the half forward line. The Collingwood defenders are going now for Malcolm Blight to shoot the ball up towards the forward line, but he's put it out of bounds, I think, and a penalty free kick will go to Collingwood. Down there in that, there we see coming on for North Melbourne, or getting ready to come on as McCann. Wisely, the two coaches are bringing on fresh players because he knows that the 18 players who were picked to play are certainly dead tired, and can you blame them? Because they've both put up tremendous performances today. There's a chance now. Ball pushed away by Tanner over towards Gordon. He's grabbed, didn't have the ball that time. Tries to get clear, gets a hand pass out. And the ball is finally pushed out now. As we see little Bond going away from his opponent's Baker. He's certainly shooting away, going for a short pass. He's up field, a kick down the field. It'll be a chance for a score here for Collingwood. Philly's play on the part of Baker. And he's reported. There's another one coming across to grab him. Little Bond.
There's Bond, and by golly, has he lifted Collingwood?
I'll say he has. Waiting now for Collingwood to have this shot. It'll be to take the kick. Will be Barham. He's about 50 metres out. Already kicked one goal. But the distance would be against him, I would say. If he gets this, it'll make it 6 points the difference. At the 14.5-minute mark of this last quarter. Barham firing for the goal. What's the kick? He's off target. And he's put it through for a point, so it's only 11 points the difference. 2 straight kicks and the Magpies can win it. And another goal to North Melbourne to make it very difficult for Collingwood. So we're at the 16-minute mark. There we see coming off the ground, Prakas Keenan. They're bringing all the fresh players they possibly can at the moment as the ball comes back into play. And by Sutton, Croswell down there in defence. A chance for Gordon to mark. Over the back of the pack. Going Manasseh's grab, didn't have the ball that time. Collingwood are playing with full running at the moment, Peter.
Well, they're really storming home, Louis. Manasseh, we're at the, well, what one could virtually say is the halfway mark of the final quarter. 15 minutes have gone down towards full forward. More the big leap over the back. Chance for Byrne to clear. Out towards half back it goes to Schimmelbusch. Schimmelbusch will steady down. Handball in turn goes back to Byrne. Byrne towards the centre wing goes a long handball to Gumbleton. He can give it in turn towards McCann, who's just on the ground, which he does. In turn it goes towards the half-forward line of Brightus. Brightus, short pass, here towards Stephen Nick over the back. Good mark to Perry. Great mark under pressure to Perry. Magpies trail by 11 points. Perry out towards the centre wing. Out of side, little Barham in front, tapped down the ground, almost towards the centre now. Ireland trying to break clear. Turned by Nettlefold. Front is Robert Hyde, Cable behind. Almost the half-forward line for North Melbourne, taken by Cable. Beautifully done, he robbed it. Cable looking with a handball. Now he goes onto his right boot and gives the handball back to Malcolm Blight. Down towards full forward, Perry in front. Plenty of North Melbourne players there. Andrew Owen on the chance, towards the chance of Xavier Tanner. Tanner towards Brightus. Off the ground, Stephen Nick, he couldn't quite do it, and Perry will force it through for 8 points. And the difference is 12 points. 2 goals, the difference. 16 minutes of play in the final quarter.
17-21, 123 North Melbourne to Collingwood, 79-111. Oh, golly, how much more can we stand of this? I'd hate to be those players out there because they're under tremendous strain as the ball is shot back by Worthington. Falls a bit short. Netterfold couldn't mark the ball. He's grabbed, gets a hand pass back. Blade's got it on the first up. He'll fire for the goals, and what's the result? It's a goal! That makes it 3 goals the difference. Malcolm Blade. There's Tanner going across. Barassi to his feet again. Little Ray Jordan, assistant coach. Barassi's got his back to the play. That's a sin in football, you know, but I suppose he's telling his men what to do there. 18-21, 129 to... And Collingwood...
Barassi's about to come onto the boundary line too, I'd say, Luke. He can't stand it up in that box anymore.
18-22, 100
I might go and join him.
There it is, 18-21, 129 and Collingwood 79, 111. Back to the centre now, waiting for the umpire to throw the ball down. It's Baker and Thompson. Thompson got it back, but Netterfold finally grabs the ball. A chance for Bridus to mark. Too long it is. Bridus and Richardson having a big battle there as Bridus goes after the ball again. He was grabbed, didn't have it that time. Hand pass back to Netterfold. Bridus again. Golly, he's played a great game. A hand pass to Cave. The little fella's come to life in this quarter. And back it goes. The mark to Burn. North Melbourne starting to look good again. Has the Collingwood run stopped? There's Hafey on the phone. I don't know who he's calling. So I think it might be someone upstairs. I think he'd need him as we wait now for this kick by Burn. And it's a goal. Oh, that's made it pretty dangerous now. That's his second, and North Melbourne must be pretty pleased about that one. So we see the scoreboard.
Well, there's Barassi, Louis. He's almost jumping out of... Well, the tension is so great. He had to leave that coach's box.
19
scoreboard.
19-21, 135 to Collingwood, 79, 111, approaching the 19-minute mark of this last quarter.
Well, North Melbourne lead by 22 points. And one would say that's got to be a match-winning lead as we approach the 19-minute mark of the final quarter. But stranger things have happened. Xavier Tanner to burst through again for North Melbourne. They're full of running now. Down towards full forward to Baker. Worthington over the back and it's forced through for 1 point. So North Melbourne now lead by 23 points. 19 minutes has ticked over, almost at the 20-minute mark. The final quarter of football for season 1977. And there's the scoreboard. North Melbourne by 25 points. Out towards half-back. Members' side it goes. Gordon, the big leap. Oh, second grab, couldn't quite take it. Rene King can't burst clear. Blight's there. Also Magro for Collingwood. Gordon trying to get it out, which he does, towards Manasseh. Manasseh to drive, Collingwood deep into take, goes for a run. Almost towards the half-forward line. He is now. He's run 15 metres. Goes to the handball. No, feigns the handball. He won't give in Manasseh. He's going to shoot for goal. And he's put it through. He's put it through. By golly, what an individual effort. That's going to be the goal of the century. A magnificent goal, Philip Manasseh. He picked up the ball in the half-back line. And he's put it through. And the Magpies are still in with a chance.
What a magnificent run that was by, there it goes again. Look at him go, this fella. He puts it under his wing and gets a bit more pace up. He gathers acceleration and he's going around that bound, and now he's going to balk the play, which he does beautifully. And then he lets fly. And look at that result. That is a magnificent goal by Manasseh. And the difference now is only, what, 17 points? Is it 19 points?
19 points.
19 points. It's got me rattled at the moment as we go back to the centre bounce. Thompson gets the knockout. Back it comes here now as the ball is pushed back here, and we see Cowton trying to get clear, but he's grabbed. Hand pass over to Cable. The ball back into the North Melbourne half-forward line it goes. Coming out is Robert Hyde. He lost sight of it. Malcolm Blythe picking it up. North Melbourne not giving up as the ball goes up towards their full forward zone. Punched away by Worthington, and the ball is put out of bounds. 19 points the difference at the 20-minute mark in favour of North Melbourne. Two Collingwood coaches not looking too happy at the moment. We wait for the ball to come back into play. It'll be Baker and Thompson. Punched away by Worthington. Oh, beautiful one to Magro. Balked that time a bit, trying to get it out towards the wing position. Over the head of the pack it goes. Here's it go now as we see Montgomery breaking clear, driving the ball well over the half-forward and up to the full forward zone it goes. And Baker's got the mark. There's Baker. He's well within kicking distance. Already kicked 3 goals. 21 minutes gone. North Melbourne in front by 19 points. They were sitting on the bench, some of the Keith Gregg, the ex-captain of, well, not the ex-captain, the injured captain of North Melbourne. The shot by Baker is through for 1 point, so it's 20 points the difference. There's still plenty of time if Collingwood are good enough. And of course, North Melbourne could easily go further ahead because they started to get a bit more acceleration back again after they went through a bit of a lapse there.
22 minutes of play approaching in the final quarter. Out it goes towards Rene King. Couldn't grab it. Well backed up there by Barham. Centre wing on the outer side. The Magpies trail by 20 points and Barham's off for a run. Hamilton turned to Bond. Bond can steady down and pop in towards full forward, which he does do. It's all North Melbourne though. Mark is taken by Henshaw. Henshaw on turn handballs out towards Nettlefold. Nettlefold towards the centre wing will find Stephen Ick. North Melbourne leading by 20 points. 23 minutes approaching in the final quarter. Looks like the Kangaroos flag for 77. Their second one in the history of the club. But there's still plenty of time for the Magpies to get back. Half forward, old chance, Reinhold Brytis again. He can pick it up, 30 metres out, bangs for goal. He's offline, it's 1 point. Still, everything counts at the moment. North Melbourne now lead by 21 points. Checking the scoreboard. North Melbourne 19-24, 138. Magpies 18-9. 117, 23 minutes of play in the final quarter, and Barassi looks pretty happy.
Ball back into play again, out there towards centre half forward. The ball pushed out of Wearmouth, he's grabbed, and a free kick to Wearmouth. That's centre half back for Collingwood. Little Rover looks tired as he boots the ball, doesn't gather much distance that time. Punched away by Gubblin, grabbed by Gordon, he's grabbed, he's clear now. Hand pass coming out, little Bond doing his best to try pushing the back. Pushing the back to Bond, a little bit stiff that time, Cowden, because the little fella fell. Oh, down he's not, could lose the ball here. Didn't want to do anything foolish now, they're going to have any chance of winning it. He's at centre half forward, a good 70 metres out. He's got to get it up there in the air to Moore if he can, but he's surrounded by North Melbourne players. Up it comes now, the big fellow in the middle of the pack. Ball pushed out again to Wearmouth. The umpire's found a free kick, it'll go to Sutton. 23 minutes gone. North Melbourne leading by 25. Is what I can't work it out myself at the moment. 23 points, is it or what? 117 to what? 138. 21 points. Golly, I'm adding points on them, taking them off. Waiting now.
25 minutes of play approaching, Lou, in the final quarter, so almost the time off.
Nearly just enough to rattle you completely. Your nerves must be just about shattered, Pete, as the ball comes up here towards that half-forward line. A half-back line for North. The ball pushed down now. Gordon going after it. Grabbed by Nettlefold. Plenty of strength there, out to Blight. He looks good as he gives the hand pass over the cable. Not a good one. But there's we see Tanner backing up. Intercepted that time beautifully by Magro, but he's down. He's trying to get clear. He's out. Hand pass, only a free kick to Collingwood, yes, to Rene King, and he takes it at centre half forward. Time running out for the Magpies as they trail by 21 points up towards the full forward zone. Moore's got his hands to it, couldn't hold the mark. The ball pushed down again. As they go now for Collingwood to get the ball back through Bond, over to Wearmouth. Wearmouth's grabbed, over to Shaw, hooks the ball back towards the goal, but there we see Brent Croswell down there in defence to take a safe mark down there at full back.
Into time off now in the final quarter. About 5 minutes of play remaining for season 1977 of league football. And North Melbourne lead by 21 points. Brent Croswell moved down to full back in this final quarter to stem Peter Moore. Half back line for North Melbourne side taken by Betts, who's on the ground. He can't break clear. Well done, Byrne. Beautifully done. Hands and knees. He's going to get a free kick. It's on hands and knees because he's being held by the ankle. So Byrne on the centre wing. Can take all the time in the world, but he doesn't. But the short pass on to Malcolm Blight. He'll set him down. 26 minutes of play now approaching the final quarter. North Melbourne leading by 21 points. That's got to be a match-winning score. Looks like North's flag for 77. Blight's kicked towards the half-forward line. Billy Picking's been inside all day and spilt that. Luckily he's well backed up by Andrew Ireland. He's off for a run too. Hamble in turn goes towards the boundary line, taken by Byrne. And still in play, taken by Nettlefold. Now it's out of bounds, and a boundary throw in centre wing. 26 minutes of play have elapsed. It's North's flag for sure.
Waiting for the ball to come back into play. Knocked out by Thompson, grabbed by Tanner. And the ball goes back there. The mark dropped by Pickett. Not having the greatest of days as Ixon there battling. And we see Manasseh doing a great job for Collingwood. Really battling it out today. And of course, we remember that magnificent goal by Manasseh in this grand final. I think it'll go down in history too. Ball pushed away by the North Melbourne big fellas this time. Thompson looking very tired. Manasseh getting the ball back towards that half-forward line. But there's a good mark again to North Melbourne. They're doing it pretty easy now. Both sides very tired, but North Melbourne showing a bit more stamina. And that's a beautiful mark to Montgomery. A very safe player these last 2 weeks for North as he boots the ball back towards that half-forward line. Collingwood missing the ball now as it comes down to Arnold Bonus. Has been a real star today. He's grabbed, didn't have the ball. Umpire said on the ball against him. And the free kick will go to Collingwood's Perry there at half-back.
27 minutes of play now in the final quarter. North Melbourne by 21 points. Perry on the centre wing, Members side. Time is on the wing for the Magpies. Perry boots towards the half-forward line. Chance for Betts if he can break clear. Down towards their half-forward line for Collingwood. Plenty of North Melbourne players there. Sean Bush will handball down and turn towards Henshaw. Henshaw in trouble. Well backed up by Schimmelbusch again. And he'll get a free kick. And Wayne Schimmelbusch will take plenty of time about this one. You can bet your life on that. Well, there's the Collingwood skipper, Max Richardson. He knows time is gone for the Magpies. 28 minutes of play approaching. And North Melbourne lead by 21 points.
North Melbourne 19-25, 138 to Collingwood 18-9, 117. The ball goes out wide now. And then we see a mark going there to David Dench. He's been switched down to the forward line since they moved Croswell down there out to Arnold Brightus. And he looks mighty dangerous again as he ready to fire for the goals. Up she goes. Right across the face of goals it goes. Baker couldn't quite get that one and the ball is out of bounds in the forward pocket position. He and Manasseh having a bit of a talk there. I think they're quite friendly. We wait for the ball to come back now as we see the ball driven around by Gordon. Bucket goes to Little Bond. He's tried his damnedest since he came on at three-quarter time. He's been really good. Put a bit of life into the Collingwood team, but he's in trouble here now. The little cables, given him about 10 years, still kept with him for a while. But Bond streaking away, ready to go for a pass. It's all right. And there's a pass to Barham as he fires for the goals. It looks good.
It is.
It is a goal. And we're at the 28-minute mark. Oh, golly, what's the difference now?
15 points, I think, Louis. Let's check it. Let's check the scoreboard.
Oh, golly,
they show North Melbourne 138 and Collingwood 123.
Well, it's only 15 points, and each quarter's been going for 32 minutes. If they're good enough, they've got 4 more minutes to do it in.
I don't think I can stand the pressure. 28 minutes of play, and there's the score. 29 minutes showing there, which has just ticked over on our official clock too. So the difference is 15 points. That looks pretty impossible for the Magpies to make up. Thompson in the centre. Thompson's free kick. Right in the centre. The big fella's played his heart out all day. He's been played a mighty first half. Been reasonably quiet in the second half, but he's rucked all day. You can't expect much more from big fella. Down towards full forward it goes. Mark is taken by Malcolm Flight. No, it's a Carlton. Carlton for North Melbourne. Gave the handball out to Henshaw. Henshaw from the half-back line towards the centre wing. 29 minutes, 30 minutes of play has just ticked over towards Brightus, the centre wing. Andrew Ireland over the back. Still in play. Plenty of North Melbourne players there. Schimmelbusch sweeping on the ball. Can go for a run. All the Collingwood defence has gone home, I think. Taken by Schimmelbusch. He's run 30 metres. Bangs in towards goal. And he's put it through. That's it. North Melbourne's flag for 1977. 31 minutes approaching. And the scoreboard shows North. Let's watch it again. A magnificent run, a magnificent goal by Schimmelbusch. And North Melbourne are 20-24, 144. Magpies 19-9, 123. What a magnificent grand final replay it's been.
Back to the centre now. Down she goes. North Melbourne looking good for the 1977 grand finals. It comes to Thompson, very tired. Back to Tanner, and North Melbourne swinging to attack. There's Manasseh battling his heart out for Collingwood as he takes the ball to the half-back line, shoots it down towards centre half forward, and once again we see little cable in the way. The 34-year-old veteran from West Australia really come to light in this quarter too. He's had quite a few kicks and been a damaging player. Out it goes now to Henshaw, and he's got the mark there up towards the wing position. The hand pass coming out again. Oh, golly, they're going in hard still as Montgomery was just about upended. Little Shaw picks it up on the boundary line. It's out of bounds. And we've played 31 minutes of this last quarter. And North Melbourne in the box seat at the moment. We wait now for the ball to come back into play. Thompson, a ball pushed out now as we see McCann trying to get out. Picked up by Rene King. And it's finally Bill Picken driving it well down towards that half-forward line. The pack fly. Moore got his hands, so he's got the mark. And he's only about 45 metres out. He's already kicked 5 goals. This fella's done a tremendous job for Collingwood. He's had about 3 players going with him for the ball all the time. And there he goes now. Moore fires. And what's the result? No, I think he's put it through for 1 point. So Collingwood go to 19-10. to North Melbourne 20 goals 24. So there's a difference of 20 points in favour of North, approaching the 32-minute mark. And the siren is ready to sound and announce North Melbourne the 1977 Grand Final winners. And of course they put up a tremendous performance to win 5 games to win this 1977 Grand Final. There's no doubt about it now. North Melbourne coasting in as we wait for Henshaw to take that ball away from the back pocket position. Now it goes wide. Down it comes to North Melbourne again, out towards Tanner on that wing position. He's streaking away. There's a chance now for North to drive it deep into attack, a short pass. That's okay. Brightus again. A hand pass coming out to his skipper, David Gents. Back to Brightus, an open goal. He'll fire. And he's put it through. And that's made a heck of a difference. 26 points the difference at the 32-minute mark in favour of North Melbourne. And they can start drinking champagne now because there's no worries. All the North Melbourne supporters are smiling their heads off because they've got it wrapped up for the 1977 season. Well, that's 5 goals to Brightus.
North Melbourne, prior to this year, when they won the flag in 1975, the only club, there's coach Ron Brassie, the only club ever to win the grand final, to win the flag from 3rd position. That's where they finished again this year, and they've pulled it off again.
Incidentally, Pete, that's a mammoth score by both these sides. They've kicked, 40 goals between the two of them, 274 points. Well, there's the crowd around Barassi. The photographers wait for Barassi to run out there and be hugged by all these players because it's a foregone conclusion. I'd say after this bounce, the siren should sound. Wait, we go. Up she goes now. Knocked out by Thompson. Still not giving in. As Collingwood are trying to get the ball further forward, but it's a hopeless task now. And a free kick will go to Wayne Richardson at centre field. Possibly playing his last game for Collingwood. Been a great player, over 200 games. Ex-captain as he gets the ball out there to Betts, but Betts is clear, drives the ball up towards the full forward zone. The North Melbourne defenders are packing there. Little Bond trying his heart out, but he's upended. The North Melbourne defence too strong at the moment. Henshaw streaking away at the 33-minute mark, and things looking pretty sick as we see the ball go out to Dents. We give a hand pass. Now he's going to break clear. Hand pass over to Brightus. It bounces right. He's already kicked 5 goals, going for his 6th, but it's across the front of goals. At the back is Baker. And that's really sealed the doom. He's got the mark, only about 12 metres out from goal, dead in front. And look at the North Melbourne crowd. They must be as happy as Larry.
Well, Ron Brassie, look at the anguish in that face. He knows he's won the flag, but he still can't believe it until that siren sounds. And Baker's missed, but it makes no difference. Phil Baker says, I don't believe it. But as I mentioned, it makes no difference because 34 minutes have just ticked over. There's a very desolate scene with Tom Hafey and Ronnie Richards, the assistant coach of Collingwood. Very lonely scene there. But Barassi on the boundary line. The look on his face. 35 minutes now. There's Barassi. He's waiting for that siren because until that siren sounds, you won't believe he's won the flag. 151 to 124. North Melbourne have done it twice in the history of VFL football. The only 2 times it's been done to come from 3rd place on the VFL ladder after home and away season. And there it is. The grand final is all over. The replay of North Melbourne have won the flag for 1977. North's 2nd premiership flag, having won it in 1975 as coach Ron Barassi. North winning their 2nd flag in the history of the club in 1977. Look at the ecstatic Barassi. Look at those North Melbourne players. As I mentioned earlier, North Melbourne in 1975, when they won their 1st flag, became the first club in VFL history to win the flag from 3rd position. And they've done it again this year. And celebrations, as you can see there, amongst the North Melbourne players and their coach Ron Brassie, are very well deserved indeed. What a mighty performance by North Melbourne. What a mighty performance by the super coach Ron Barassi.
Well, congratulations to North Melbourne because to win 5 hard games to win the grand final, it seemed an impossible effort, and they did this, and it's full marks to not only to Ron Barassi but to the entire North Melbourne organisation. The players put up a tremendous performance, and a lot of the judges thought, and myself included, it could have been too much, and by golly, they certainly proved everybody wrong. It was only the real diehards that stuck with them, and of course they've got the 1977 grand final. There's Ron Barassi, no doubt one of the greatest coaches Australia's ever seen, and wherever he goes, success seems to follow him in football.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 200 hard-fought minutes, the North Melbourne club have earned the right to be classified as 1977 premiers. On behalf of the Victorian Football League, I offer our congratulations. To make the official presentation, I would like to introduce to you all His Excellency, the Governor of Victoria, Sir Henry Winicky.
Thank you, Mr. President. As the patron of the VFL, it gives me much pleasure indeed to make these presentations. Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen two wonderful matches last Saturday and today, and now we see before us a very wonderful, perhaps the most wonderful football team of all time. Congratulations to North. Congratulations to North. Commiserations to Collingwood, and now it gives me very much pleasure to make the presentations.
We'll just go through Wayne Schimmelbusch.
Well done, mate. Really good.
Well done, mate. Frank Gumbledon.
Well done, Frank. Tremendous game. Well done.
Malcolm Blight.
Malcolm, that's really done.
Arnold Brightus.
Never seen him play better.
Gary Carlton.
There's a most improved player, Lou.
Yeah, played
Gary
very well,
Carlton.
Carlton, yeah.
Ross Henshaw.
Very solid backbuck play and a very tall one for
Phil
against
Baker.
the Rovers too. He gives them what, about 5 inches.
Phil Baker made one mistake, with Carlton kicking a few behind. He got
Terry
himself
Cable.
reported.
Just the applause for the little champion.
Well, all our West Australian friends would love that Barry
Billy
Cable.
Nettlefold.
Billy Nettlefold also played well when he came on, Louis. Very strong contender, isn't he? He contests and contests
Stephen
all
Ick.
the time.
Came on French, and this Stephen Ick, and the son of Laurie Ick, and I bet his father's a very proud
Johnny
man too.
Casson.
Johnny Casson.
Brent Croswell.
There's Brett. Very popular guy with the North Melbourne supporters.
Steve McCann.
Young kid, only, what, about 19 years of
A
age.
young player,
Ken
Louis, coming
Montgomery.
up, will be a
This
good
is a
player.
great player, this fella. Ken Montgomery does a great job every week.
Peter
on the halfback
Keenan.
league.
Won't he be pleased, Louis? Peter Keenan to be
John
playing in a
Byrne.
premiership side.
Well, playing for Melbourne, he played most of his football at Melbourne, as Byrne.
Darryl Sutton.
Ex-Tasmanian.
Xavier Tanner.
And a great game this guy played too, number 25.
He's going to be a great
Stan
centre,
Alves.
Bobby. And I think he's there already. There's the happy man, his first ever premiership side. Stan Alves, until last week, had never played in a grand final.
Coach Ron Barassi.
There's Ron Barassi, Mr. Magic himself, and there's none
And the
of them.
captain of the North Melbourne club, David Dench.
Must have been one of the all-time greats, Louis.
Well, one of the great fullbacks and a very inspiring captain. And,
Look at that. North
Terrific.
1977 VFL Grand Final Cup, North Melbourne.
certainly must be a great feeling for those guys to be out there now. And
what a great presentation it's been over the last 2 weeks, though. It's been fantastic.
there's the champagne going into the cup.
I thought it was a bottle of rather.
And now they'll do a lap of honour with the cup and the team going around the ground. They'll get a tremendous round of applause from this very big audience of over 100,000 people.
I don't think any of them have left yet, Lou, either. The seats at the stadium's still jam-packed.
We must say this to the Victorian crowd too. What a great mob they are. You know, each week they turn up, and 100,000 on last week, and again this week. It means that the Victorian public are just love top sport, don't they?
Oh, they loved any sport, Lou. We saw that when Rocky Mattioli was driven around at half-time. He got a great reception. Before the game, wasn't it? I get lost, but the Victorian public giving everything they have to the North Melbourne Football Club, premiers for the second time, first in 75. They drew, of course, we all know that, with Collingwood last week, and now for their second flag, 1977, the North Melbourne players doing their lap of honour with that magnificent cup. It's been, I can't find words to describe the last 2 Saturdays here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. It's been absolutely magnificent.
Well, it's understandable with you, Jack, because Jack, an ex-North Melbourne champion, and I know he's just as elated as the players are, as everybody else that follows North. And North, when you think about it, 5 or 6 years ago, were a pretty ragged side, and now they're the top side in the league, and they've played in the last 5 grand finals, which is a mighty effort. And there'll be a bit of celebration going on tonight, I should imagine, in the old shitboners town, Jack.
I think there'll be a lot of noise around North Melbourne somehow tonight, Louis, when they all turn up. It might take some of them quite some time to get there, of course, but they will eventually turn up to North Melbourne and help the club and celebrate this magnificent day.